Hello, everyone, and welcome to Raiders of the Lost Bark here on Dorkdales. All right, so folks, we're going to be starting proper in just a moment. So we're going to be starting at 7 o'clock on the dot, but we're just here to say hi and to just check in on you, see how y'all are doing, let you know a couple of things. So today we are raising money for WAVAW, which is a Vancouver-based rape crisis center. They help all sorts of people, all sorts of survivors of sexualized violence, and honestly, they're just a fantastic organization. I feel like I am the least qualified person in this stream, probably, except for maybe Trazelta, who doesn't live in Canada, to talk about this. Can I get somebody? Do you have the call sheets in front of you, folks? For some info about this? I would love to hear about where the dollars that we are raising tonight are going. If someone has a sec.
I had them. Where did they go?
I don't know where they are.
I was looking
I've heard the spiel a few times.
Okay.
Basically, they're awesome.
Yes, they are awesome. I found them. So they are the largest sexual assault center in BC, and they do provide services for the entirety of Canada, at least all of their like call lines and stuff. But they provide feminist support services to all survivors of marginalized gender, including cis and trans women, trans people, non-binary, two-spirit, and gender-queer people across Canada and beyond. Despite managing a caseload of more than 300 survivors, they have more than 250 survivors on a wait list for free of charge counseling services. The wait can be over 2 years long due to lack of funding. So we're helping that cut down a little.
Yep. Absolutely. So every dollar that you donate to us is a dollar that actually goes towards helping a survivor directly. So far, we have raised enough money this weekend to basically provide a 40-hour week of phone service help. And we're hoping that you can help us raise a little bit more before the end of the weekend. WAVAW is a fantastic organization that has benefited quite a few of the people in Dorkdales or their friends, family, or loved ones directly over the years, which is a wonderful thing and a horrible thing at the same time. That being said, if you have any dollars that you can give, please go to the link in the either the description below if you're watching later on YouTube, or the link that is rotating in the chat if you are watching live on Twitch. If you don't have any money, that's cool. Can you just share this with some people that might? Or people that would enjoy our content? That would be fantastic. There's tons of other great WAVAW entertainment. D&D Beyond was doing some WAVAW stuff as well, and it'd just be fantastic to raise awareness and to do what we can to help those in need.
That's another thing WAVAW does, is they do preventative stuff as well. They do a lot of education, both in public and private sectors, going into schools and helping out with that kind of stuff. So they both, a good offense is always a good defense, and so we're starting early and making sure that people are aware of the impact that sexualized violence can have.
Fantastic. So tonight we are playing a game of Animal Adventures, which is a thing from Steamforged Games that they put out a while ago. And basically the idea of it is that we are playing awakened, so sentient, cognizant, conscious dogs. Well, I'm not. I'm a doggo master. But besides that, does anybody have anything fun about this before we go into what the characters are?
Like about
yourselves or about the game. We got about 4 minutes before we're actually starting.
I am wearing full-sized false eyelashes for the first time ever.
I'm so proud of that. I love it.
I stole a costume piece back from Kelle that I made him.
It's true.
That looks familiar, actually.
Yeah.
It does, right?
Seem to recall.
Also, if you haven't checked it out already, I'm very proud of myself. I did my first TikTok.
Yes, it's very good. We're very proud.
And I'm probably going to speak like this all night because it just feels so fun. I'm enjoying this. My character is very over the top and charismatic anyways.
And I'm going to tell Corweenie in there, I refuse to add the furry tag because I don't want to deal with the fallout from that.
No. Nope.
Yeah, this is for charity. This is a one-off. Well, maybe it might get repeated a few times.
Well, actually,
not
should we?
these
Because
characters.
in my experience, furries are incredibly charitable people.
This is true.
They really
Yes.
are.
Actually, a lot of furries are very nice people.
Very kind and community oriented. Absolutely.
Well, I can only have 5 tags. So I've got LGBTQA+, I've got
My
roleplay,
favorite.
I've got cosplay, charity, and one-shot adventure.
I think LGBTQS plus 2S+. I think that'll be fine.
Kill that one.
I think that covers a
No,
lot.
I think that one's good to keep.
Hello, Pixel Nix. Thank you for
You know what?
the
I'll take roleplay out because we're gonna be out of character tonight. Oh my God, there is a furry tag. Okay, sure. I'll put the furry tag on, and may God have mercy on my soul. All right, so folks, we're gonna be starting in just a second, and before we do, I just have to adjust something.
Though we don't have all the cute paws that you have, Pixel Nix.
I know. I was just about to say we can't be
I at
nearly
least
as
put
cute.
gloves on.
Yes.
I know,
They don't
I have
match my
fingerless
coloring of
gloves.
my character.
See, I have I have some
mittens
little
that look like cat
mittens,
paws, but they
but-
wouldn't work for this.
Yeah, I only have cat paw mittens.
Mhm.
Yeah, they don't do as
Yeah.
much dog
No.
stuff that way. Everybody wants to be the
Sad.
cute kitty more than
Yeah.
anything.
Mm. Krista, we could go in on that,
Oh.
Etsy shop.
That little Etsy shop.
Dog paw mitts.
Absolutely, we'll get
Yeah.
in. We'll watch.
Mhm.
We'll figure something out. Yeah. Talk
Nice.
to me. Talk to me after
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Oh, I
Custom.
need to kill that.
I like that my
Oh,
one
dog
ear
goes-
won't stay up straight.
It's perfect.
It is
Right?
ideal.
You got
I'm a
I've met
Pomeranian
dogs
with a
like
little
that.
crooked ear.
See, I got these to both bend down to do a little bit of the Dacshund
Oh, little
Corner.
Dachshund flip.
little doctor flip. Woof, woof.
I seem to be permanently like Aru.
Nothing wrong with going.
I find myself always like leaned just one way.
Oh, I
know.
always do that. I do
Instead of
that
how
as
to wiggle
Christine.
it. Well, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, me too. Like Krista's always kind of just slightly
Yeah, I was looking at it, I
to
was
the
like,
side.
I am
Every single selfie I take is like this.
Oh,
It
yeah.
gives me a jawline.
that's just good photography.
Precisely.
But I
That's
noticed
just
going
knowing
through,
your angles.
scrolling through
Yes.
my photos, all of them are angled somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Give that jawline, get rid of that chin, just like
Pull the shoulders back, chin forward.
I physically can't do that no matter the angle.
Hold your
So I
camera
put it up. That's why I do
little
it.
tongue to the tip of your to the roof of your mouth.
All right, Krista, that was
Yeah.
adorable.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God.
Turtle. Worst movie in existence, but God, is that
Yeah.
line funny?
Yep. It's the only funny part of that movie.
I regularly quote "Get it, got it, doubt it," which is also from that movie, but no one remembers
Oh,
that it is.
we just got a donation from Heron Gone in 60 Seconds. Would
Oh.
figure out what you
That's
did.
fantastic. Also,
What
fantastic
are some
name.
of the stuff?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they're a big supporter on TikTok, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I was gonna
for
say.
I
following.
noticed. I've seen
follow
them a few
on TikTok,
times.
and they follow me on TikTok. So I was like, "Hello."
Yes. I was just like, who is this?
Yeah,
That is an awesome name.
it's so good.
It really is.
Yeah, I
Folks, we're
think you
gonna
said
be-
you started following.
Especially
our-
since I spent my
Which way?
14-year-old time being obsessed with Gone in 60 Seconds.
What a weird movie to be obsessed with. I'm fully supported. I love that movie. I
I mean,
mean,
I'm
All we
yeah.
had was
Okay.
VHS.
That's
And one of my
fair.
friends happened to have Gone in 60 Seconds and showed it to me. And my
In
little
my-
teenage heart was like, oh, Nick Cage putting on a leather jacket? Hi.
in my defense, my movie of that was Shawshank Redemption.
And you were like Morgan Freeman in a leather jacket.
And you know
Hi.
Also, in my
Hi.
defense, really hot, edgy Angelina Jolie was in that movie
True.
too.
Very
True.
That's
true.
right.
Yeah.
You make a good
Gosh,
point.
I was such a weirdo. I was. Gosh.
All right, let's talk
I
about
have
everyone's
one
first
crazy
sexual
story.
awakening movie. Go. It's
High School
apparently.
Musical.
Oh, no, that wasn't the
no, that's
first.
not. That's
Lord
not.
of the Rings was the first one.
There you
Oh,
go.
Orlando
Did you
Bloom.
see
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom?
Mm-hmm.
See,
Fair.
I never understood it. I didn't get Orlando Bloom until the second Pirates movie, until he got gritty, and then I was like, okay, I get it now.
Pixel Nix will know, but I was definitely into anime, and Orlando Bloom, young Orlando Bloom as Legolas, was very anime man.
Very
He
fair,
was.
very
Long
Yeah, he
hair.
was.
really was.
Yes. Yes.
That was where
Yes, he was
all of
very
that was in
airbrushed.
high school.
Airbrushed, right?
Even if he wasn't.
Way
he
to
looked
call
like he
me
was
out,
airbrushed.
Nick. Rude. Yes, it was Robin Hood as a fox. Get out.
Oh, my first girlfriend had the same experience, actually. So
Actually, you know what? Fair. Robin Hood as a fox was pretty sexy.
There was someone at SakinoCon in Victoria that was selling body pillow blankets that were like mostly anime girls, but one of them was Robin Hood on both sides.
That's funny.
Just right. It wasn't like sexy Robin Hood. It was just regular Robin Hood.
Cartoon Robin Hood.
And I couldn't afford it because they were like $70 for just the cases, like not even a pillow.
All right. Well, next time
But I bought-
you go there, Christa,
Well, no,
I'll buy it
bought-
for your birthday.
If I find them again, I will take you up on that. But I did buy a keychain version of the pillow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Christa.
All right. So sorry,
Aw,
folks. I
thank
had
you,
to take a
Christa.
minute because I realized that I hadn't actually done the overlays on the map. So boom, there we go.
No
So
worries.
now that when we have the
I
map,
am
it'll be
just
time.
personally happy that my green screen is working for this.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is my first time
Same.
trying this out.
All right, so today also I want to do a quick thank you to our friends over at Ping. We're using ping.gg, which is a fantastic service that allows you to broadcast video in high definition. It doesn't have like an auto green screening feature, so any green screen problems that you're seeing are my fault because I'm trying to get them all out of the way, and hey, it is what it is. Fantastic service.
It's
Thank
OBS's fault, obviously.
Yeah, thank you so much for Bren, who our friend Bren, who's a team member, who works for Ping, and wanted to give us this opportunity. It's pretty fantastic of him. Also, I'm going to be killing you guys tonight with my Norse Foundry dice. I'm actually going to start using them.
Oh.
So these Norse Foundry dice, these are fantastic aluminum dice that Norse Foundry made us as a gift. And if you can't tell, it says Dork Tales on the 20. So. And that was a test roll. That doesn't count. All right.
The one.
It was a 6. That's like a 1. All right. So, folks, it is about time. Let's do our intros. Ready?
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Doggies. This is Raiders of the Lost Bark. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelle, and I'm excited to be here today because not only am I here with some of my favorite puppies, I'm raising money for WAVAW. I use he and him as my pronouns, and let's find out who these good boys and girls are. Christine.
Oh, okay. Hello. I am Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and I am Lady Liliana on Twitch. So if you're watching right now, that's who's talking to you. Yeah, there you go. What you know. I am playing Rosa tonight, who is a Pomeranian rogue. Now, I'm thinking rogue as in treasure seeker, adventurer type rogue, not necessarily a thief breaking into your bedroom, but who knows, maybe you're into that.
I do have the furry tag up, just letting you know.
Yeah. Very happy this look came together, so
Adorable.
All right, let's pass it over to Kelle.
Hi, it's Kelle from up the road. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Matilda, the Irish Setter Ranger. Did you hear that? Did you smell
Did.
something? I did too.
Thanks. All right, let's pass it up to Christa. Sorry, I jumped around a little bit, but that's fine.
It's all good. Hi guys, I'm Christa. I'm JCFX in the chat. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. And tonight I'm playing Clara. She is a Saint Bernard, drunken master Franciscan monk.
Fantastic. And let's go to Robin.
Hello, I'm Teeny, Lord of Darkness, aka Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and I'm playing Teeny, who is a Heckblade warlock, Dacshund. So
Dacshund.
yes, I have a very tiny, teeny up high voice all game. I'm sorry for all your ears.
I'm sorry
Sorry,
too.
not sorry.
All right, and finally in the corner, Traz. How's it going, buddy?
Hi, still kind of waking up actually. But hi, I'm Traz. I use he and him pronouns, and today I'll be playing Dante, the Zealot Barbarian. Squirrel.
Nice.
Where?
which, by the way, in honor of being dogs, I broke out the dog butt mug.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, I put in the chat, if someone pays $50, I'll change my accent every time.
That's
Nice.
awesome. I fully support this.
Huh.
All right. So, folks,
$50, you say?
we're playing a module from Steamforged Games called Raiders of the Lost Bark today, and we're raising money for WAVAW. Now, we already talked a little bit about what WAVAW does, but I want to let you know what you can do. You can affect the game. So I have read this module-ish because I know that I shouldn't dedicate too much time to it, because you can change everything. For example, there are some fantastic incentives that you have to spend money. So let me give you some examples right now. So for $5, you can let players re-roll or grant them a point of advantage. It is unlimited. You could buy $500 worth of advantage for a single player if you want. What you do is when you buy it, you say which player gets it. You can pay $9 to make whichever player is there finish whatever they're drinking. You can pay $12 to make someone just fail. You can pay $20 for a group howl where everyone has to howl, but everyone gets +5 on their next roll. You can do a team advantage for $20 where everybody gets an extra point of inspiration, so another dice. It saves you money on a 5-person game. For 20 for the magic item totals. Boop, boop. All right, you can also buy the magic items, which are some fantastic bonuses. For 10, you can get an uncommon magic item. You pick it out of one of the books, or I pick it. I have specifically pulled out the Menagerie of Magic, which has some fantastic magic items in it. For $25,
There are some very good ones in the dog book in Animal
there are.
Adventures.
So Christine, you might have to run those in here.
Wait, sorry, what?
I might need the Dungeons and Doggos book if people
If
buy
someone
enough
picks
items.
from it.
You mean this book?
Yes, I mean that book.
All right, I can run that in a minute, yeah.
So what you can also do is, sorry, I'm slightly out of focus because I held up the book. You can buy a rare magic item for $25, a very rare item for $50, or a legendary item for $100. You can also unleash a special guest star of your choice that I will try to do the voice of for $75. Any character that I would know the voice of. Good luck. The Deck of Many Things is $125, or you can summon the Trask for $250. You may designate when you summon the Trask if it is a friend, foe, ex-girlfriend, or potential love interest. I will have to grab my monster manual if that's the case. All right. Did anybody have any questions before we begin? Nobody starts with inspiration. We do not have any channel point buys on tonight because this is a charity game. What do you want to do? Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
I don't think
Let's
so.
go.
I'm ready to go.
All right.
Let's go.
Then let's do this. Everybody has roll 20 up and running, and let's give her. Welcome, adventurous dogs. You are all members of the League of Canine Adventurers, a noble and proud organization that works to aid the two-legs in their quest to make the world a safer place. You have gathered to review a well-chewed journal given to you by an elderly dog called Indy. It tells of an ancient magical artifact, the Golden Whistle of Calling, which can call forth the mighty bark of power lost for generations, and said to give dogs who hear it incredible gifts to help them in their noble missions. Though lost, or thought lost, it is now your quest to seek the whistle and restore the power of the lost bark, 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 so that dogs everywhere can be empowered to aid their friends and families in the world. You are gathered in an old, half-abandoned graveyard in the dead of night outside the mausoleum mentioned in the journal. Its stone walls are carved with the growling faces of fierce dogs, and each corner is decorated with a canine gargoyle growling into the night. The door sits slightly ajar, and a strange mist curls from within. Also, a quick reminder tonight that because we are going to be on the front page of Twitch, please try to limit your swearing and keep the themes PG-13. Okay?
Yes. So real quick, for that point, Victorian Bride, we are not usually kid-friendly. We are usually an 18+ stream because we do allow swearing and stuff like that on our regular games. This is a special case, so this game is kid-friendly.
Most of our D&D games are kind of PG-13. Some of our non-D&D games might be a little harder usually, but
and sometimes they get they tackle some harder themes, some more intense themes, that sort of stuff. So I think we're really good, but you might want to pre-watch to be sure that an episode is appropriate for your child.
Remind me, make a note, production team, that maybe start putting a rating on our games in
On
the
YouTube
schedule.
or something?
Yeah, well, just in the schedule so that people know what's coming.
That's fair.
All right, so with that, you wait. The mausoleum's door. It's slightly ajar, and a strange mist curls from within. What do you do?
Well, I think we're gonna first start with a group howl.
Oh, did somebody buy that?
Yeah, Chef bought group howl and advantage for you. I put it in our ping
Oh.
chat for you, Kelly.
Nice. Group advantage, or advantage for me?
Advantage for DM and then group howl.
All right, can I get a howl? I love that you blew out the mic for that. That's great.
I heard that go, yeah.
That's charity. Who cares?
I started
Also-
trying to lean back for that purpose.
Yeah.
Also,
I
Victorian
realized-
Bride, thank you very much. You are you are our 3200th follower on Twitch, so thank you very much.
Yay!
All right. So doing a
Well.
group howl outside of that. Okay, let me just do a quick check for no good reason. Okay, cool. All right. So
Sorry, Chef.
no, it's great.
Sorry,
It's
Chef.
great. Okay.
So we're outside of a mausoleum. Like, is it a small mausoleum that like leads downwards? That's what
It
it was?
is no, it is not lead down onto the ground to my knowledge. Let me just double check that, but
Like, it's just a small.
it is just a large mausoleum. Looking inside, you can see that the main area of it. Now, it has like jutting. Ooh, that's loud, Christa. Mute yourself if you're going to play with the bag. You are looking at a mausoleum that, aside from like the jutting sections that kind of are probably for sconces on the inside, you'd say that this is about 20 feet. Pardon me, about 40 feet by about 20 feet. So quite large for dogs.
But like overall, it's a regular.
It is a
kinda smallish.
human-ish sized mausoleum. I'd say this is a mausoleum able to serve probably a family rather than an individual.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure I was picturing it right.
Mhm.
Are the doors to it open?
The door is ajar, and a strange mist curls from within.
Uh-huh. I would like to bounce up stealthily to sneak in looking inside.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth roll. This is Christine's first rogue. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read through the rules a few times. All right, so stealth. That is going to be 25.
25. All right. With ease, you are going to see this little puffball. Now, Christine, describe yourself for everybody.
All right, so Rosa is a small dog. She is a Pomeranian. She is very floofy and very orangey red Pomeranian with very perky little ears.
Nice.
Yeah,
Do you
She
say
is-
it?
she's pretty fabulously floofy. Like, you know those pictures and videos of ones you see where they're like blowing in the wind and they're just all like, oh yes. That is Rosa. She is very fabulous, very charismatic. And she's probably got like some straps holding daggers down her side. She's got a short bow on her back. She's got like some pouches. Kind of feel like if I had it, I would be wearing a tiny Indiana Jones hat.
Sorry, I only got this one. I have a black one I could let
But-
on you on the break.
It would crush my ears.
Hmm.
I literally do mean a little one that would fit between my
Tiny one,
ears.
like a fascinator.
Oh, like a.
Yeah, like right
Yeah.
between my ears.
Yeah.
Either that or need ear holes, but we're not gonna be able to buy that very easily.
Fair.
So
So,
didn't say anything. But
without
imagine.
saying a thing, you are going to vanish into the night, working your way inside. Now, you're going to dip around the front of the mausoleum, and as you do, inside you are going to find that it is an earthen floor, trimmed with stone edging. The walls are decorated with canine frescoes, and upon one wall, a pictogram that shows 3 dogs, heads tilted back, with a 4th dog surrounded by lines of energy floating in front of them. The walls of the chamber are dominated by a carving of 3 dogs, heads flung back, howling at the sky, and as I said before them, a 4th dog seems to be appearing from the clouds itself, carried on waves of energy. There are 3 large mounds of earth arranged in a rough triangle.
Rough.
Besides that, it appears that there is nothing else here.
All right. Well, this is new territory for me, so I'm going to pee on the door.
Okay. Is that usually a signal for the rest of you to come in?
That's going with my doggy instincts. I think.
Your doggy stinks.
I will absolutely take
Yeah,
that as a
Teeny's
sign.
gonna like
time
go
to
in
go.
on tiny legs.
See, I'm very much a fabulous sort of
Patting-
awakened dog,
patting
but
them
I
slow.
do let my base instincts kind of hold on still, just a little. So it can cause some social awkwardness, but if these people are my friends, they already know this about me.
Must be safe.
Yep.
So stepping
Walk along
inside, you're
behind.
going to see the same thing that I explained to you. So if everybody can hop on roll 20 right now, hop you. Hey, whoopsh. Up, switching over to frame.
I think I'm still. Oh, there we go.
I can't
All right,
see very
I'm
well.
very happy with the one you picked, Christa, from those options.
Right, so there, I left your names up there so that because this is a one shot. So
Okay.
all right. Give me 1 sec to
Wait.
adjust it.
As an aside, can I say, Trazelta, I love that you called your dog character name by your dog's name.
Yes, that was
I
fantastic.
could not think of a name like my dog.
I mean, isn't that the dream to just be your dog?
Mm-hmm. Truly.
Mhm.
I mean, Charlie looks pretty happy on a regular basis. He looks very comfy on a regular basis.
Yes, he does.
My dog is definitely happier than I.
I mean, my dog doesn't have to do paperwork, so
It's
Right?
true. This is true.
Taxes, bills.
in order to afford food, he just eats.
We'll buy food for you. You don't have to do anything.
Right?
All right, maps
You're
are
not
good to
just
go.
a lie.
I think
Okay.
Tiny's gonna walk in and take a sniff around. Can I smell anything from like if there are other dogs here or people or anything around?
Absolutely. So like I said, there are 3 mounds of earth on make me an investigation check. Or
Would I
Arcana.
be using or oh.
Anybody who's
If I
looking
did
around.
investigation, would that be smell based?
It can be.
Cool, because then dogs can get to roll with advantage.
Oh, that's handy.
I'll
Ooh,
I got a
around
0
you.
to that one.
That's a 19 for Tiny.
Okay.
Sniffing
So
around.
sniffing around, you're going to reveal that as you dig into one of the mounds, it is full of moldering, tasty bones. In fact, the first one is for sure. This one directly in front of you.
Bones. Guys, I smell bones.
Oh,
Dante's gonna run up, go and start sniffing.
Can,
Bones.
can I do an insight check on the picture?
Absolutely. You can make me an Arcana check
Oh, well, that's never mind then.
or
Well,
an
I might roll
investigation
well.
check. I've added bones to the
those.
screen for you, Robin.
Oh boy.
Oh,
My intelligence is not.
Well,
good
you did
at
a group
all.
house, so you have a +5 on this roll.
Ooh. Okay then. We'll see
Right?
what I get
Never
here.
forget the group howl.
Never forget.
never forget.
Or forgive.
As median as I could get. 10 plus 5, so 15.
Okay. Perfect. Actually, that's exactly what you needed for this. So that group howl saved you a bit.
Huzzah! Thanks.
Huzzah.
Thank you, chef.
Taking a look at the mural on the wall, notice that the howl that is depicted there in that mural, in that fresco, seems particularly important. As if the howl itself is summoning this 4th dog into being. Perhaps something like that could be important.
I would suggest we all get our singing voices ready.
Why?
I believe we may have to do some howling on this
Oh.
trick.
Oh.
Didn't we just do that?
That one was just for fun.
That was
And
just
to
an
Really
introduction.
fun.
Pump ourselves up.
Rosa's
Yes.
also going to go sniff around. Specifically,
Should I-
she wants other smells of other dogs, and if she notes any, she's going to pee over them.
You give me an investigation check to smell.
I'm gonna start digging up these bones unless anyone tells me
16.
not to.
Dante will come help. Bones sound yummy.
Okay, so you are going to be able to find that each one of these piles is full of bones. They are quite tasty.
It's a lot of bones.
There's more than a few.
I'm gonna start gnawing on a bone.
Me too.
Okay. Christine, what did you get on your roll?
I got a 16.
16. There appears to be no real smell of dogs here. Nothing within the past year, at least, that really, like, no dog has been here any time in recent memory.
She's going to do that thing where the dogs do where they're really intent on smelling. So she's walking around with her head right down to the floor and, like, nose on the floor. And she'll just walk around the whole space.
All right, sounds good. What about the rest of you?
I am gnawing on bones because
Yeah, Tiny's gnawing on a bone right now.
Sounds good. Give me a
Matilda
strength.
is
Give me a strength check, both of you. What's Matilda doing?
looking around the room too. Oh, why
Okay.
is that
Make me an
not-
Arcana check or an investigation check as you're looking.
Okay.
14.
18.
18. All right. So, Tiny, you are definitely getting some good gnaws in on this, but you're going to hear a crunch next to you as Dante is going to bite directly in and just go through the side of the bone, crunching through it.
Wow.
Delicious, delicious.
Did someone
marrow.
draw a pea trail?
I did. That was an accident. I was trying
Yeah,
to
it
move-
was an accident. Bad Cal. Bad Cal.
Matilda.
You clean. I'm clean. I had to clean that up for you just now. Bad Cal.
Sorry.
You know they say that I shouldn't rub your nose into it, but they say that doesn't actually do any good. Okay.
No.
So Kelle, what did you get on your roll?
11.
11. So looking at what you see on the mural, yeah, you're not exactly sure what you need to do, but you get the sense that Clara probably has a point. So what do you all do?
There's no other doors around here, right?
There is not. It's just one door into the mausoleum.
Okay. I'm gonna look around and say, perhaps the howling should happen now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
A
we go
1,
again.
2, 3, 4.
All right. As the last notes of your howl die away, the mist on the floor starts to be sucked into the center of the room and emits a faint glow. The mist takes on the form of a dog standing proudly. Let me just get rid of these bones real quick, folks. One of them is going to go right out of your mouth, Tiny, dragging you a few feet across the floor. So, as it does, the dog is going to proudly just appear in front of you, kind of glowing with that Simba kind of light. You know what I'm talking about?
Can I sniff it?
I want to sniff too.
You can sniff the you can sniff the dog. Yeah, I think so. I think you can sniff the dog.
I'm going to boop noses with a dog, or try to, and sniff
He
at
is
his nose.
spectral,
I'm gonna
but you
sniff
may
his
try. You get
I
the
want to try and
vibe.
sniff his butt.
You get the smell of like the ethereal plane, which kind of smells like ozone.
Oh, interesting.
I've never smelled that in a dog before.
You have summoned me,
That's funny.
and so sorry. You know what? He's Sean Connery now because you
He's
sniffed him too
fully
hard.
Sean Connery.
You have summoned me, and have taken the first step on a noble quest. But are you worthy to blow the golden whistle? We shall see. But first, you must survive. And suddenly, as the guardian finishes speaking, it flicks its tail and the mist swirls aside to reveal the bones that you were gnawing on, moving under mystic control beneath it. And whoosh. Moving under mystic control, they swirl together into the center of the chamber, reassemble themselves into a strange new form. The new creature flexes its claws and turns to look upon you with its glowing red eyes. I need an initiative roll off of everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that was not good for my
All right.
initiative.
Oh, not good.
Ooh, that's real good. Also, hello, Raid. Good to see everybody. Oh, hey, Dice Legends.
Raid!
Dice Legends is a New Zealand-based stream with a bunch of professional broadcasters. Their stuff looks so good. Everybody go follow them.
Ooh, exciting.
Hey.
Wee. Phone man, I'm gonna turn you into a toothpick for my new weapon.
That's so great. Okay, hold on just one sec. So
3 of us tied.
Holy
Nice.
smokies!
Well,
Kelle
that
and I
mean-
are just like chilling in the back.
That's awesome.
that's
Do we want to
great.
go by Dex or do you want to roll off?
No, we're gonna go same. I always go same time as per the rules. So
Okay.
it's everybody decides on in the moment.
10-4.
10-4. Oh god, these
Oh,
guys tough.
Professor Multiverse just bought 2 magic weapons.
Oh,
He would like to offer a bag of treats, bag of tricks,
okay.
and an unthrowable rod, and an immovable rod.
That's a mean trick. An unthrowable stick.
It's that when you go to throw, but you leave the ball behind your back,
Right?
except it just floats
Right.
in the air.
So
You-
Professor Multiverse just bought that.
All right, I'll allow it. So you guys can just who has them, or are they the spoils of this fight? Let me know, Professor Multiverse. All right, going through the initiative sheet right now, I am seeing a bunch of people at 19. Let me just check my dexterity. Okay, so I've got Rosa, Dante, and Clara at 19. Okay, then I have the Guardian. Then I have Tiny, and then I have Matilda.
Yeah.
Okay. So folks, when I'm going to be using some mercenary language here. So when I say you're up, I will say you're up, and then I will say on deck. On deck means that you are up next and should prepare your action accordingly. All right. So who is going first between Rosa, Dante, and Clara? Who wants to go first? Who's got this?
I can go first.
I'm just trying to read my stuff to figure out.
So Traz, you go first.
Traz
So
first,
Traz,
for
this
sure.
creature, "Woof, you must survive," appears in front of you. What do?
I am going to rage and pull up my great axe.
Which is just
And because I'm playing a barbarian, give me a minute. And I am going to take a big swing at it.
All right, take a big swing at it. No, is this your first time playing a barbarian?
Yes.
Okay, so some things to know about this. You drop out of rage if you ever stop swinging or stop taking damage for a round, basically.
Right.
Okay, another thing is that you can do a reckless attack, which means that you roll with disadvantage. Pardon me, you roll with advantage, but I get advantage against you.
You know what? I will reckless attack too.
Do it, it's a one-shot.
Do it!
Also, Professor Multiverse said anyone can have them.
Oh, crap. Folks, we
bunny
just hit
donated-
$1,500.
We did.
Oh, nice.
A
Whoa!
bunny donated $20,
Yay!
and Taryn donated $50 for a cone of shame.
Oh no.
Amazing.
Okay,
That's
the cone of
first
shame is going to
time.
go to the person, unless Taryn designates who it's going to going to the person who takes the most damage in this fight.
That's fair.
Because
Right,
they
that's a
can't
s-
lick their wounds.
That's a 16 to hit.
Oh, and a bunny just donated for team advantage, so everybody has another point of advantage, please.
Oh, yes.
All right, so I will do the prize draw after this fight.
It's also definitely up to you who gets the cone of shame from Saffron, Kelly.
That sounds fantastic. Also, quick reminder that everybody hit !ticket, space, and then between the number 1 and 9,999 to buy tickets for this raffle, where you're gonna get a video game. And I'm offering some of my own video games because we actually burned through all the ones that WAVAW gave out. So pretty
Nice.
good.
Nice.
I had to do 6969 for my tickets. I'm sorry.
course you
Fantastic.
did.
Okay,
Allie
so
did the same.
Traz, go ahead and make me an attack roll. Let's see what Dante gets.
16.
16 is going to be... That's going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Sweet. 2d6 plus 2.
And this is an axe. You're using slashing damage, right?
Yeah, big
All right.
axe. So 4, 8, 10. So 12 points of slashing.
Did you remember to add your rage bonus?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 16, you say?
It's 4, 8 plus 2, 12. Sorry,
12 total?
I can
Okay.
math. Yeah. And
Alright.
because I got a hit, I have Savage House on I forgot to add one more thing. I get another D6 on my zealot. I know what I'm doing.
Ooh.
So 12 slashing and 6 radiant.
6 radiant. Okay, that is going to, as you slash through, your axe is going to cut through part of the frame of this bony guardian that's held together by spiritual energy. As you do, though, you let up this around the side of the axe's haft in your mouth, and as you do, the radiant energy that bellows out of you is going to infuse this bony creature that's going to kind of stumble back with it. What? How dare you?
And because I rage, I have Savage Howl, so Rosa, you could add 1d6 bonus to your next damage roll.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay, all right, with that.
Well,
it
if
is-
that means it's on to the next person in the 19 range, I would like to take that.
all
if
right,
Christa does not
Rosa, you
mind.
can, so long as Clara, you're good with that?
I sure am.
Okay,
Awesome. Okay, so now if I understand it correctly,
yes.
sneak attack.
Yep.
If another of my people is within 5 feet of it, I don't need advantage.
You do not. You also may spend your cunning action and your movement to aim to gain that ability. That's errata that's from Tasha's Cauldron.
Okay.
So that allows you to do ranged attacks. If you remember, that's what Mars does in Shards of Nirn a lot,
Yes.
since she became a coward.
Okay.
Shots fired.
That's fired.
I'm stuck in this voice though. I can't get out of it.
That's okay.
Okay. But I'm thinking I am going to go stabby stab with my rapier
Yep.
and then disengage with my cunning action
That is a fantastic move.
and jump back so that
Yes.
it hit me.
And once
I
you
am
dis-
not wearing that cone of shame.
Quick reminder that you can break your movement up in 5th ed. So you do not need to move toward this person to attack, but you may disengage and move your full 30 or whatever feet afterwards.
All right. So now, if I'm reading that right, I have 2d6 sneak attack. I have a 1d8 for a rapier, and I have a d6 from Dante.
Yes, you do, and you have advantage on your attack if you wish to use it from those howls.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. Hell yeah.
All right, do it. It's gonna be a 20.
Holy shit. You're not wrong.
Language, please.
Sorry.
We're good dogs here.
Holy heck.
Holy heck.
Holy heck.
Holy heck.
Okay. Hold the book up. It does a better job.
Come on.
It's not recognizing your. There we go. You got it.
Oh, it did.
It did it right
Yep,
as
there
you
we
leaned back.
go.
All right, so
There you go.
go ahead, and what you're going to do is you're going to roll me 2d8 plus 4d6. Because your sneak attack
Does
crits.
sneak attack dice double?
All dice double.
It's actually 6d6 then.
Are you at 3d6 at level 3?
No, 2, but Traz gave me 1.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that would double too. Oh, my God.
Yep.
Oh, see, what this is. Christine's never going to not play a rogue again.
Yeah, rogues are great.
With her,
They
with
really
her
are.
crit, yeah.
Math.
Tiny's just gonna try and bite for bones that are just like chunking off after this hit, because I think this thing is dead.
You would think, but it's voiced by Sean Connery, so you know it's tough.
Oh,
Yep.
that's true.
You need to decapitate him to kill him.
Yeah, there can be, and then he'll come back in the sequel somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he'll be an alien that time. It's weird. It'll be Dune, and nobody really knows what's going on.
46 damage.
Holy.
Hot diggity.
Hot
All right.
diggity dog.
And you're using a rapier, right? 46.
Yes, I go right between the bones and hit something squishy.
There's
Then I
nothing
jump back.
squishy about this thing anymore. But good try, good try.
I don't know. My rapier pokes something it doesn't like.
What I'm gonna say happens. Do you mind if I explain what happens here?
Not at all. Now, don't forget that I am this very tiny little dog, so I feel like I jump up.
Okay,
to
so you
stab it.
jump up and you stab
And
between
kick off of
its
it.
its many ribs, and instead there's nothing squishy inside, just this swirling miasma of energy. But as you pull your blade out, you're gonna slide down to the rug going doot, 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 kind of like playing its ribs like a xylophone with your rapier, like getting extra little stabs every time, like ting 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 ting.
And then I kick off.
And then you kick off. However,
Very
you're gonna
ninja
notice
cat style, but dog.
Absolutely. Now, you and Dante have both realized that while you're striking this thing, it is very durable. Whatever your weapons are doing doesn't appear to be as much damage as it should. This seems to be resistant to your blows. However, that was a heck of a hit. This thing is not quite bloodied yet, but that was a great hit. So, leaping back, Rosa, you are going to dash away. And with that, it is Clara. Your turn. What do you do?
Just question: are we bipedal or are we just awakened dogs?
You are awakened dogs. You can use whatever you want, though. You basically have carte blanche.
Okay, wonderful.
Or tail blanche.
Because as a proper dog, I fight with a stick.
That's true.
She has a very big branch that she carries around with her.
I would like to
She
remind
found
you
in the
that there are
park.
many pictures of my dog trying to pick up trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
And there are several
That is what
pictures
he
of
fights
him
with.
picking up trees. Because my dog's a jock.
Yes. That is in fact what Clara uses. She is going to swing with her staff and bap this thing, and then use
Flurry of
bonus
blows?
action. I'm not gonna well, actually, I've got 3 key points. Yes, I'm gonna flurry of blows, which means I do 3 hits.
Also, quick reminder, chat, if you want to see pictures of my dog, go to our Discord. There are tons of pictures of our dog.
On
Does
my
it
Instagram.
Or your
Does a
Instagram.
15 hit?
15 absolutely hits.
Okay, so my quarterstaff hits and both of my flurry of blows hit. So that's a d6 and 2d4. And let me roll those. That's a lot of ones. 5 plus... Oh, actually, these are all attacks. Okay, so that's 4 plus 7 is 11 plus 4 is 15 damage.
Okay.
And then, because I am a drunken master monk, she's gonna swing in and hit it, and then kind of roll back as she throws herself off balance with the stick and bap it too with her back legs. And I get to use the disengage action, and my speed is 10 more than normal when I use flurry of blows. So she's going to just kind of roll a bunch of times until she is away from this thing.
That is so good.
It's very good.
Okay, how much damage was that total?
It was 15.
15 bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay. However, unlike your allies, as you do all of that, you find that there is a lot less resistance to you beating this thing with a stick. Because as you know better than anyone else, beating something with a stick is the best way to solve your problems.
Of course.
Except with tax evasion, but that's similar. Okay, so Clara, that is your round, which means that, guess what? It is my round. The creature looks around, kind of stunned from Dante's attack, and is going to look at Dante and go, "You shouldn't have done that!" And I'm going to spend my... Oh, wait, I don't have disadvantage against you because you reckless attacked. However, I rolled a nat 1 on that, so Dante, you can make me an opportunity attack if you'd like as your reaction.
Oh, fantastic. That'll be a 23.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me damage.
6, 8, 10 slashing.
10 slashing. All right, so you are going to dodge out of the way as this thing kind of like stumbles toward you, completely disoriented from the beating it has received, and slams a clawed fist into the ground next to you. As you do, you're going to leap up and slam your axe into it, doing some more damage. And as you do, though, it's going to pivot and is going to slam one of its claws into you with a 19. Does that hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is going to do... that is going to do 14 points of bludgeoning damage. However, This is magical. So it's magical bludgeoning damage. However, I don't think that matters to you because you're enraged.
Yeah, so it just says resistance to bludgeoning.
Yep,
So
even
you
if
said
it's
14,
magical.
So it'd be 7.
So 7, that's really great. So you're going to take a punch to the side of the head. I will not be defeated. And as that happens, Tiny, you said you're going for some of its bones, if I'm not mistaken. From the way that it's kind of like on one knee, kind of like howling and slashing around, you could get a bite at its calf and thigh bones right away, Tiny.
Oh, I'm tempted about that one. Oh, I'm tempted to bite, or I'm tempted to throw. First, I'm gonna bonus action hex it.
Okay.
Well, it's now hexed. Heck.
All right. Heck.
It's now hexed.
Yeah.
Heck. Do
And
I have a heck icon I can put on it?
we have an advantage, right?
You have an advantage.
Okay, because I'm kind of up in a corner.
You actually have
5 feet
2
away.
advantages because people have been paying a lot of money.
Nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll flat and just shoot an Eldritch Blast, which would be a disadvantage, but with the advantage it just cancels out and I can roll flat, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna blast it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. What was that? I can't even see. It's in the corner and it's dark. Ooh, that's a 19. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Why?
That means I crit
Oh,
with my heck blade.
with your hex?
Yeah.
God, that's so
And
good.
a creature is hexed on a 19. Any attack roll you make against
critical
the first target is a critical hit. Arr. So I get to roll 2d10 plus my efficiency for the hex plus 3 for my, because I took agonizing blast.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna need a wisdom save for you, buddy.
Let me just check one thing real quick.
Yep.
Saving throws. Oh, good. That is not a good saving throw. Okay, cool. That is wisdom, a 19 plus 19.
Okay,
isn't it? 19.
you're not scared of me. You're not scared of me.
You get the feeling this thing does not get frightened.
Okay.
However, it does get hit. So how much damage was that?
So that's gonna be 13 plus 5 is 18 points of force damage.
That is a heck of a hit. How does this look? What color is it, first of all? Because I'm gonna let you customize your color.
Oh, perfect. So, you're gonna see Teeny just kind of like start chanting in some weird like infernal. And suddenly, where the F is my hood?
Struggle to get her hood on.
She's gonna struggle to get her hood on.
Hood
She's
girl.
gonna put it over her face. And all of a sudden, underneath, you're gonna see her eyes glow dark, bright red. And it's gonna be like lasers shooting out of her eyes. That is how she casts Eldritch Blast. And it's gonna look like just like at it.
Pewt, pewt. All right, so
Cute,
that's going to
cute.
strike it. It's going to do a significant amount of damage as it stumbles backward and kind of moves its way. Matilda, you're
And
up.
I'm going. Oh, sorry. I'm going to take my move, and because I'm a slippery dog, I'm a small dog. If my attack is a critical hit, you may dodge as a free action after resolving the attack. So I'm going to dodge.
Okay. Sounds fantastic. So that means I have disadvantage against you. All right, Matilda, it's your turn, and then the Tide Trio is on deck. Matilda, what's up?
Okay, Matilda is going to use her longbow and shoot at it.
Okay, you were at point blank range right now, so you will have disadvantage on this attack.
Right, point blank. Never mind. I've got a short sword instead. Going to attack with a short sword.
All right. What are your favorite enemies?
My favorite enemy, elementals.
Okay.
I chose elementals. So, are they elemental?
It is not elemental. It's not elemental.
It is not an elemental.
For this
that's
one
okay.
shot, it won't matter for this, but you might want to consider
Yeah.
beasts instead for this one
Oh.
shot.
We'll talk. Okay.
I would let you
can we
change
say
that
beasts?
because it's a one shot.
Okay,
Well, this
beasts.
is not a beast, but I would let you
Okay.
pick beasts for later.
Sure. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to attack with a short sword. How does a 13 do?
A 13 does. So what are you attacking with?
Woohoo! I am attacking with the short sword, so 1d6
Okay.
piercing.
Should be
Where is my
slashing
D6?
actually. but not that it matters to me.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll say slashing.
It can do either. Really.
Oh,
a
it's
short
only
sword.
it's a 1, so it's kind of a eh.
Okay. Oh, was it a nat 1?
Yes, it is on the
Okay.
on the d6.
Oh, on the d6. Okay, cool.
On the d6, yes. No.
All right, so that is going to be 1 plus
1
your
point of
dexterity
damage.
or strength, whichever is your preferred.
They're. I will go with the dex. 2, so 3. Make it
Total
3.
of 3. Okay.
Make it 3. Make
All
it
right.
3.
Do you now? Quick reminder: do you have anything that you want to use your bonus action for? This is your first time playing a ranger, so some things that you should be aware of is rangers really excel at doing a significant amount of damage through setting themselves up to succeed. What I would suggest that you do, which fighting style did you take?
I took guide. Fighting style. Oh shoot. Archery.
Okay.
Because I have a longbow.
That's fair. I don't want to know how that works, but I guess it just does. So what I would strongly suggest is, because you have spells, in future fights, take a look at using Hunter's Mark on things.
I've got it.
Cool. It does take one of your spells,
took it.
but for this, I wouldn't use it for this, but for later fights, very useful, as well as crowd control abilities. So keep your spells up. All right, so Matilda, dancing forward, you're going to go chink and slide your blade up against it. And yeah, so you can't do anything with your bonus action unless you wanted to drop your sword and do a bite attack as like an offhand attack.
Not at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so top of the initiative, it is the trio, and I think I see in the chat that Clara is going to go first.
Yes, I'm going to go first. In her rolling and things, she drops her big stick and goes to reach for it and doesn't quite grab the right thing and grabs a metallic-looking rod with a button on it and is going to run her way back over and hit this thing with an immovable rod with the intention of getting it trapped in the bone.
You're going to try to like the club it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to make me a sleight of paw roll.
A sleight
or
of paw
sleight of
roll.
mouth? What? I guess I don't know. Sleight of hound.
Sleight of hound roll. There you go. Sleight of hound is +3. Use my Norse Foundry dice. Ooh, it wasn't happy tonight. Ooh, I have advantage. I'm gonna
You do
roll
have
with
advantage.
18 +3 is 21.
All right, you're gonna actually manage to succeed in lodging this thing in its ribcage and clicking the button. What I'm gonna say this is gonna do is gonna prevent me from moving. It'll still be able to attack, but only inside of the area immediately around him.
Fantastic.
Unless he somehow manages to like climb off of it. It'll take him an action to get off of this thing now because of the way it's wedged.
Very fair. I am going to Flurry of Blows again.
Okay.
Does that count as an attack action?
Flurry of Blows you spend a bonus action to activate Flurry of Blows.
But it has to be after I've taken the attack action. So if my movement with the rod doesn't count as an attack, I don't get Flurry of Blows.
I will allow you to use Flurry of Blows because you were doing a strategic thing, kind of drunkenly, like going, take this, and throwing a stick into it.
Perfect, okay.
Like Jackie Chan would get the Flurry of Blows, so you do too.
Okay, that was my thought. Okay, I'm 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does 13 hit?
13 hits, roll me damage.
Awesome. Hits on both of them.
Roll me damage twice then.
That's 5 and 7 is 13.
13 points of damage. You are bludgeoning this thing.
12.
Bones are
I lied.
flying.
It's 12.
Sorry?
It's 12. I lied.
12?
Only
Liar.
12 damage.
All right.
Just bad at math, really.
Bones are flying left and right as you're like... How are you doing this? Are you like jumping on your front paws and kicking backwards? Are you just like jumping up and doing like the I need into the house?
Yeah, she'll stab this thing in, sort of wobble
Or using your
back.
bite?
No, I can't use my bite doesn't count as an unarmed attack, I don't think.
Okay.
It's the same damage as my paws anyway, so it doesn't
Okay,
really
that
matter.
sounds good.
She's gonna stab this thing in, wobble back, and then wobble forward and go boop, and then roll back again and disengage.
Oh man, this thing is on death's... Well, I mean, it's already dead, but it is on Deather's door. It is even closer to Death's door than it was a minute ago.
The lounge chair.
It is lounging inside of Death's mudroom right now, okay? And is almost on the edge. Dante or Rosa, you're up. Who goes?
I have a really fun idea.
Yes.
Ooh, go for it.
Can I bounce off of Clara like run across her back, bounce off her head, and attack, go flying.
As she's like tumbling backwards.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Use
go
her
ahead.
as a stepping stone to bounce off.
Go ahead. If you
just
botch,
for flavor.
If you botch, it's Clara's fault.
Okay. There we go.
In
Do
your
I still
mind.
have advantage?
Did you spend your inspiration?
I spent whatever that last advantage was from last time.
So
I
you
have two?
Yeah, Chef bought you one and someone else bought one.
Excellent.
Millie
I will
bought you
use the
one, that's
last
right.
then. I want advantage. Alright, well that's a 17.
That's a hit.
Plus a bunch of stuff, but I think 17 hits anyway.
Dante is
so.
still within 5 feet. Would you like to use your sneak attack? Because
I would.
Rosa, one fun thing to know, you may apply sneak attack after you roll, if I'm not mistaken. You can choose which hit gets sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Well, this time it doesn't really matter, so.
It's kind of like smiting.
Oh, and I don't have that dice though from Dante any longer.
You do not.
It was a one-off, right?
Yep,
Okay.
you just have the 2d6.
All right. That's 15 plus Dex, I think.
Plus Dex?
Dex and proficiency,
Okay.
or just Dex?
That is going to be plus Dex, not proficiency.
Right. I'm trying to remember for doing a Dex-based weapon. So that is 19.
All right,
Total.
19 damage, even with its seeming partial immunity. Well, pardon me, partial resistance.
And I am going to still use my disengage cunning action to mount.
Sounds good. Jumping up off of Clara's back as she tumbles backwards, you are going to rush forward, and I need you to tell me something.
Uh-huh.
How do you do this?
Okay. So you've got to imagine this tiny little Pomeranian with a rapier in its mouth,
That's all I imagine 24/7.
jumping off of another much larger dog to launch itself at this massive pile of bones, stab into it, get its little paws against it, and push back off, doing a couple backflips as it disengages.
That is fantastic. And with
Before landing in a very fabulous pose with its chest hair blowing in the wind. Non-existent wind, but it's still
there's existent wind. It's fine.
because
Oh.
it's fabulous.
All right, so with the sound of crumbling bones, the construct will fall to the ground in front of you. And
Tiny's immediately gonna go for bones to chew
Alright.
on.
the guardian spirit hovers over the remnants that fall to the ground. Oh, so much discarded trash. It glows above you incorporeally. You have survived my guard. Now follow that which cannot be seen. A glowing paw appears in the air and floats over to the far wall, opening a secret chamber. From beneath, you see that a scrap of old blanket blows from an internal breeze into the center of the room. You immediately detect that there are strong smells impregnated into the cloth. Wow, that's a verb to use, guys, who wrote this module. Undetectable to a non-canine nose. You smell a clue. But before you find out what those clues are, let's do these donation. Let's do this this prize right now. So you have 30 more seconds to go ahead and type !ticket and then a space, and then type 999999 twice.
So, as we're doing this, I totally forgot I could do this, and I should have done this before the fight. Whoops. You're just gonna see, Tiny, like, start taking bones and kind of, like, assembling them. And then suddenly she's gonna, like, howl a little bit, and her eyes are gonna glow. And I'm gonna cast the Find Familiar spell, because I get that as a bonus thingy as my, as one of my,
Okay, what familiar are you going to take? I need to think about this for...
It's Fiend, but it has to look like a miniature version of me. So it is an even tinier Dacshund that looks like me, but I'm choosing it like it's going to have the Fiend stats.
Please tell me it has just little devil horns.
Yes, I wanted to have little devil horns and wearing a tiny cape like me and red eye.
It's your mini you.
Goodness.
It's your mini me.
It's my mini me.
Is its name Minnie?
Yes, it is mini.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually making a token for you.
Kelly, you're the best.
Okay, there you go. It is also much
Ooh.
smaller than it should
Is
be.
is it mini or is it teeny?
Ooh.
Because it's a teeny tiny.
Well, you have control over it. You can rename it whatever you want.
Let's not do teeny. Just it's got some connotations for me, so
Oh, fair. Okay.
and it'll just
Alright.
distract me. So it's not bad. It's just I'd prefer not.
Yep.
if
All
you
right,
can
everybody.
avoid it.
So
It's
be
me.
sure to enter for
Mini.
more
Mini.
tickets. I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds once you hear this. So exclamation mark ticket. Then we're gonna keep going.
Wait.
However,
While I'm
at-
doing. Trey, you're doing.
I'm about to do something. But what's up?
Okay, no.
No, what's up?
I was just gonna answer somebody in the chat instead of trying to type it out.
No, go ahead.
For Lilt Roll 2, what kind of dog is Charlie? We don't actually know.
He's
He
a
is a mutt from the SPCA, so a rescue. We think looking at him that maybe he has some Great Dane and some Pit Bull because he looked identical to a Great Dane Pit Bull puppy. Like the cross mix puppies. He looked exactly like that as a puppy himself. He just didn't get very big.
Who knows?
We don't really know.
As the dust settles and you find this scrap of cloth kind of flitting out of the lower chamber, you are going to hear one final thing. Also, I have decided to bless you with this, and you'll hear tinkle, 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 and suddenly Dante is now wearing the cone of shame.
Oh, Dante.
That'll teach you to hit me, you fuzzy prick.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not insolent pup.
You insolent pup. And your dog, too.
But-
He's gonna go over to
Hey,
the
I
spirit
thought we
and
were
pee on
supposed
it.
to hit the thing.
The spirit will
dog
dissipate before you can pee on it, but you'll be able to pee on the bones. All right, I'm going to do the giveaway close now. All right, so draw a winner. Random Equinox!
Congratulations!
Random Equinox, thank you so much. Random, send me a message on Discord because you can reach me. And what I'm going to do is I have a couple of games that I can give away right now to you from WAVAW. So let me know if you want one of the following games. I have a copy of Don't Starve Together, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection for PS4. The first one's for Steam. So Don't Starve Together for Steam, Oxygen Not Included for Steam, or Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection for PS4. If none of those appeal to you, dude, because we're hitting 1,500, I will work with you to get games from my personal library that you will like. Those are going to be Steam games. So send me a message, and we will work this out as soon as game is over. So, and with that, let me just set up another quick fundraiser one. So, back to giveaways. What do you think? 1750?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
It just
aim
went up
high.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's do 1,000 tickets are available. How does that sound? What's a good number? Oh, I know. 17735. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sylvester just made a donation.
Oh, no.
Please give Robin's familiar the Nicolas Cage voice and banter with Sean Connery a la the Rock movie.
Oh my god, it's been so long.
goodness.
So,
Good luck.
so as your familiar goes into existence, hey,
No,
are you
he's
really
alive.
are you, oh, I gotta remember how Nicolas Cage talks in that. Are you really gonna leave just like that? Just leave it? I mean, you don't have any clues or anything? Any clues? What? No, winners go home and nip the prom queen, which is what I'm going to do. That's all I can remember from that movie. I'm an allegory for James Bond. All right, man, I'm just saying, I'm here to steal both hearts and the Declaration of Doggy Independence. They're a weird one. They're a very weird one. Is this your familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my familiar. Good looking, right? Yeah. Yeah, which one of us is the real one, huh? Which one? And he's gonna start hopping around, like trying to switch your places with you. Which one's the real one? Huh? I honestly can't tell the difference. You flesh bags all look alike. Huh, got you. It was me the whole time. I'm crazy, man.
Minnie, I summoned you.
Yeah, but did you? Because I summoned you as well. I'm uncaged.
We're all uncaged. We're uncaged and wild.
Put the bones back in the hole. Put the bones back in the hole.
Dante's gonna start digging a hole.
I was gonna say Clara's gonna go join and
That's
both
right.
just dig a
I'm the
hole
boss
and
here.
Just dig holes. Yeah.
We're gonna scoop all the bones back
Dig
in.
a hole.
Dig
Dig a
holes.
hole. Dig a hole.
Sylvester, is that his voice for good?
Yes, it must be.
Probably.
I think
Okay,
my familiar
$75
is now
all.
Nick Cage.
There are worse
You want to
familiars than
bury
that.
it?
Yeah, I'd love to bury a bone, but this is a PG channel.
Moving on. There's a secret door that's open.
Let's go through the
it.
secret door. Oh.
Secret door, secret door, secret door.
All right, you ready to go back in the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The strange dog has given you a clue. A well-chewed piece of blanket that hides a secret. Your keen noses detect several strong scents emanating from its threadbare fibers. You smell the following things: coal and iron, meat and salt, and cinnamon and flour.
I start drooling a little.
Each of these scents hangs in the air, as detectable to your noses as a cloud of colored smoke. As detectable as a cloud of colored smoke would be to an elf, a dwarf, or any human, really. So you're going to kind of see, like, I'm picturing it like those wafting lines of, like, apple pie from cartoons. They kind of are like,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm picturing like the trail of scent from The Witcher.
yeah, it's literally just that.
Yeah.
What are you all smelling? I can't smell anything. I don't have a nose.
Yeah, this is why I'm the original and you're the summon.
It's not my fault that I smell horrible.
No, you smell pretty good. You smell like sulfur.
No, how do I smell? Terrible. This nose isn't real. You know, I only feel like I'm hitting the Nicolas Cage when I feel like I'm trying too hard. And then I'm like,
Correct.
oh, that was it. That was it right there.
Yeah. No, that's legit.
Clara is going to pick up her big stick and walk towards the door and have it whack. And she's gonna have to turn.
Go sideways.
Whack.
Go sideways.
Can I fit in with my
turn
cone?
around.
With my
Just
cone
try
ready to go, I
harder.
have to fit
I'm sure you can
awkwardly.
get through.
All right. So, what you are thinking is that this reveals a clue of where to find this outside of this mausoleum. The journal led you here, but the journal says that your next clue will be found in the mausoleum, and will take you to blah 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 blah. You know. So, thinking about this,
Blah, 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 blah.
there are several places in the city that have these smells. The nearby city of, they did not give me a city name, so we're going to say the nearby city of, hell, might as well set this in our homebrew. Should this be, are you guys near Talos, or are you near, Kaymore?
Is it Talos?
No, it is not. It's Talos, but you can call it Talos.
Yeah, as in the dogs call it Talos.
Talos?
Yeah.
Call it Talos.
Okay, so you're near
Talos.
Talos, which is essentially Washington, D.C. All right, so...
Oh, right.
How are y'all doing tonight? You having fun with this?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
fun.
So
I don't know
I
how
think
we
I'm
cannot.
almost out of my drink. Only got a little bit of
Yes,
tea left.
I'm almost out too. We are at 1575 in donations, though.
That
Ooh,
is so
good.
awesome.
Very nice.
You leave the mausoleum and start following the cloud of visitors back toward town. It's a wide, broad city, built on the edge of the Thessalian. I don't know why. The Thessalian Sea that clefts the continents of Telusia and Argony from each other. The city itself, the city of Talos, is littered by bridges that connect these little... It's almost like an inland archipelago. So think like Venice. Think like these canals that kind of cut what was formerly swampland up into puzzle pieces that float amidst the seawater. As you make your way back there, I would like everybody to make me a perception check.
Is it either hearing or smell based?
It is smell-based, absolutely smell-based.
We all get advantage. Woof woof.
Why? I don't know why they're asking me to let you do this. Because
Oh,
it would
I
just
did
work
not.
with your passive perception, and each... I guess not each of you. Yeah, okay, you know
I
what?
have really shitty passive, so.
That's really weird that your
19?
passives are so bad. 19, okay.
Well, because, I
18.
mean, I had to choose what to put proficiency in, and wisdom I only get a +1. So,
19. I got 13. I'm too
19.
distracted.
1999.
Okay, that is a lot of 19s.
We're dogs. We're good at smelling.
You sniff
I'm
around,
apparently
and
not.
you recognize what those sniffs are immediately. There is, of course, the blacksmith, the coal and iron, the butchers, meat and salt, and cinnamon and flour, obviously bakers. Alternatively, the dandy candle shop on the corner has all of those scents, which is a little confusing to you.
But they're not quite the same.
They're not
just
quite-
that little bit off.
Yeah, they're not. It's not perfect.
Not quite.
But you are going to be able to make your way around, and as each of those scents hangs in the air, you will find yourselves being wafted over the main trade square, now quiet at this time of night. The only sound is the breeze and the scurrying of rats picking over the day's leavings. You see a particularly fat one pulling away a full apple core from where some very wasteful person threw away a good third of an apple. The rat is like...
Lucky rat.
Oh, crap. And is gonna like duck into one of the alleyways with its apple core. At the center of this square is a statue of Gourmand, a hero of these parts, and his wolfhound companion Sabbat. I'm really sad that it wasn't Sabbat and Costello, but you know what? It is now. It's if Gourmand comes up again, his name is Costello now. The hero Costello and Sabbat.
here I was thinking he's a very much into, like, good food sort of person. A gourmand.
No, it's Costello and Sabbat.
Alright. Costello it is.
All right. Now, the square here is surrounded by shopfront. Market stalls are all empty. The tarps are pulled over them. Any type of magical wards over the ones that are a bit more high financed are glowing faintly, ethereally, spectrally in the darkness, because it's much easier for them just to cast a couple of wards and go boop, boop, on their way out at the end of the day than it is to unload and every day. It's just a nightmare. And you'll see that the area is crossed with, honestly, more scents than a magazine rack has free samples. It's going to be very difficult to do any tracking beyond this point. As you reach the square, it's just so overlaid with scents that it's like looking into the sun and trying to discern colors. So what you can do at this point is you can work in pairs. So you'll have disadvantage from here, but if you work together in pairs, you'll offset that and be able to roll neutrally.
Clara, in preparation, is going to go grab a snack out of her bag, but instead of crackers, or instead of treats that she normally finds, she's going to grab something fluffy and pull out in confusion, and I'm going to pull something out of the bag of tricks.
Okay. Do you want to roll it or should I?
You can if you'd like. It's a tan bag of tricks. I have the thing up.
Okay.
So if you want to roll,
go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you roll it if you want.
Okay. It's
if
a
you already
D8.
got the thing, you got the thing up.
Yep. A 1. So actually very appropriate. Is she's going to pull it up and the fluffy thing will boop, 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 boop. And a jackal will show up.
A jackal will show up?
Yeah.
Okay, what does this jackal sound like?
Can it be Ed from The Lion King?
Which one? Which one is that? The cheat?
The one that doesn't talk.
Ed is the
crazy
dopey
one.
Hyena, not a jackal, but still.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, alternatively, it could sound like Jack Nicholson.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
That's appropriate.
Jackal Nicholson.
Does it have shades?
Jackal Nicholson.
Obviously, just like sunglasses immediately appear
Or-
with the same, like it appears in a puff of smoke and then they appear in a puff of smoke. But
poof poof.
Or another Jack could be Jack Black. Which I know you
Hey,
all
man,
how's it
another
going? How's it
Jack.
going? I'm doing pretty well. Hey, how's everybody doing? You ready to do some rock? Which one do you want? You want Nicholson?
I like Jackalson better.
Jackalson as well.
Jackalson.
If we pull another one, it needs to be Jack.
What's going on here? What's going on?
Mimi, what do you think of this jackal over here?
Hey.
I'm just trying to see if it
Hello?
like has it. No, it just is there for whenever.
Dante's gonna sniff them.
Yeah.
Ooh, you.
Hey, watch the derriere, my friend. All sniffing and no play make jackal something.
It's got pack tactics. Oh my gosh.
It does have pack tactics.
Taryn purchased a deck of many things.
Hey,
Taryn!
hey, you guys want to play some cards? You want to play some cards and stop this stupid quest?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you. They'll kind of look at. Hold on one sec. Let me see. It's Jack Nicholson, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll look at you, Clara. Go. Hey, you. You a good girl or a bad girl?
But I'm actually usually very good. I'm very happy most of the time. Would you like a
Don't
drink?
worry. There's time.
For drinks? Because I've got
Always.
those.
Oh yeah, always.
Which at this point we've hit 1700.
Did we?
Kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who did it? Who did it with Taryn?
That was Taryn with the
That was
125.
Taryn. Yes, my chaos wifey. I love you, chaos
Aw.
wifey.
I knew the second I typed in deck of many things it'd be Taryn who bought that.
Of course, yes. We
Okay, so he is going to go. Hold on, just a second. I need the right music for this. 1 sec.
Let's see how many times we can fight death this time.
Clara,
Oh,
Clara will pull
no.
out, will release the cask of wine that she has and pour herself a little, and pull a glass out, like a little tin mug out, and pour herself some. And...
I have a portable doggy dish. Could I have a little snifter?
Ooh, me too. You'll pull a bowl out.
All right, everybody.
Yeah, they're
So
all just dog bowls, filling up everyone's dog bowls with
we're
wine.
gonna play a game here. It's called Bet Your Life. Y'all ready for this?
I don't want to bet my life.
Then
I like to do anything with my life. It's much fun.
You probably shouldn't play then. Here we go. And he somehow with his mouth, he's going to shuffle a deck of cards.
Most
See what you're
impressive.
missing out on there, bitch. Technically not a swear in this
Only
game.
word
Technically,
you're allowed to use. I don't understand this form of speech that you have. But I would take
it's
one. please.
innuendo. I'm wondering if you'd like to see if jackals and dogs can crossbreed.
I don't want it in my hand, though.
We're playing a card game. Isn't that what we're doing?
Yeah. It's gonna be.
What can you deal then?
Very strange.
You know
game.
what? And he's gonna lay the 22 cards out in front of you. You go ahead and pick whichever one you want.
Oh, this one, and put a big paw down.
Okay, so what I
like
need you to
this
do.
Can Rosa come in and sniff it while like Clara's doing that?
You can totally sniff them. However, if you sniff too hard, you're gonna flip one, and that counts. All right, so there are 22 cards.
Do I need to roll to see if I do screw that up?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me a strength roll, and if you succeed very well, you accidentally do it. So this is how I get Christine. I make her hurt herself by rolling high for a change. You get a nat 20?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what I would like everybody... So I have 22 here, so what I'm going to say is that's going to be... What's a good way to do this? 3d8 is probably the best way, because then you get...
Yeah, it's 24.
24.
versus, like-
Yeah, there's one that doesn't work. Is there a better mathematical way to do that?
Do a random generator of 1 out of 24.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's true, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want me to do that?
Yeah, go for
You
it.
don't mind if I click for you? Okay.
Do
So,
it. Do it.
okay, and here we go.
Oh, wait,
Click.
we have a deck in.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
20 right
Oh,
now.
roll 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there a deck of many things deck in there?
No,
Oh.
but you can make it a certain number of dice or a certain number of cards. Oh, that might not worry then. You do you.
I think
just
it
go
would
with
take too
random
much
number
time to set
generator.
up, and
I agree,
I was
yeah.
not prepared for this. So,
Yeah.
and I don't have a real deck of many things, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh God. Okay, I need my book. One sec.
Exciting.
All right. So, as you are about to flip one over, Rosa, you head over and go, and one of them just goes up to your nose and like cements in, and it's stuck to your face. Okay, so then you're gonna smack it off, and as you do, okay, so it is going to fall to the ground. Go, and it's going to show a picture of like a cloaked individual holding a curved dagger glaring at you.
Ruh-roh.
You see the word "the rogue" appear at the bottom and go.
Well, I'm a rogue.
For
Is
those
it descriptive?
Of you,
Is that what this is?
no, it's not descriptive. You're just somebody's turned against you, man. Yeah, man. For those of you
What?
who are out in the game right now, Rosa doesn't know this, but a non-player character of the DM's choice becomes hostile toward Rosa and is now their enemy. If you would like to purchase someone from Rosa's backstory, please feel free. I think that's probably worth some money. Make me an offer. Okay.
Which, on the note of money, we are $300 off from doubling our goal. If we hit 2,000, that is exactly double what we were trying to hit.
Yeah. And 1/9,
So,
one
we'll be part of
ninth
that.
what D&D Beyond did with celebrities. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we're kind of celebrities.
We're like
right?
baby celebrities.
Oh, people apparently
Celebrities in
think
our
that
own
we're
mind.
celebrities.
What
I
I
don't
would
know why, but they do.
at $50 more, we'll do another video game draw too. So hey, all right. So that card is going to go and spectrally vanish into the ether.
Didn't even smell that good.
Clara, what do you do?
Well, I'm sorry, Ross, as you didn't get to hold on to yours. I wonder if mine will float away as well. I will sort of paw it and turn it around.
Okay. So that's 15, 16, 15. Okay. One moment.
After that, Tiny's gonna like slide through Clara's legs and like use her tongue to grab one.
Dante wants a card too.
All right, so hold on one sec. So as you flip that over, you are going to see a gorgeous like young child. Like it's one of those like it's like a nude child with like a bit of like drapery over its lower
Kind of like a
extremities.
cherub.
Kind of like a cherub, yeah, like how you have like the little like sheets covering all the bits. Holding its hands up, and above it a glowing sun appears. Do me a favor, you're now level 4. Also, that's a wondrous item, isn't it? Let me just see. A wondrous item is going to go diddle-oo, 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 and appear in your hands. It is going to be You're German, right?
Switz.
Like the cheese?
Yes. And the banks. And the chocolate.
So a little holy.
Yes.
Okay, you are...
And the candies.
You should have been a cleric because you were then extra holy.
Okay, so what I want you to do, Christa, roll me a d20 and tell me what you get. I will base
Oh,
the
goodness.
power of the item off your d20 roll.
Okay. Norse Foundry dice, don't let me down.
Dork tails.
Oh, no. It's not a 4.
A 4?
We're here to go tink.
Yeah, it was against my glass. My glass of water for painting my face.
Okay, so with that, you are going to get... Sorry, I'm looking through the book of magic items I bought.
Oh, that book is so fantastic.
Is there a chart, like a minor item chart that I can? roll
No,
for
they're
some
all
power?
under... I'm looking at the unrestricted list right now.
Oh.
So, I am going to give you... No, I'm not giving you the tentacle monster. the one that ended up being consumed by Cat.
Oh,
Okay, so you are going to hear a little... A small hat is going to descend on your head. You are wearing the drunkard's cap. While wearing the
very
drunkard's
nice
cap,
hat.
you always know the direction to the nearest alcoholic beverage.
It's right here. No, that's perfect. What kind of hat is it?
What kind of hat is it?
Mm.
It is a little Swiss hat. You
What's
know,
it-
like, you
what
know
are
those
Swiss
hats that
hats?
they have, like on like the
When
yodelers
they wear
have.
the
Oh, the
lederhosen
Ricola
with the...
Do you have a
guy.
Ricola
Yeah.
hat?
Yeah, with
Yeah, do you
the
do?
feather.
I don't know.
Do you have a? Okay,
Pick
then
the
it's
next person's card and I'll see what I have.
if someone donates $20, I'll make it an amazing wondrous item. Instead.
Oh, I think I know what hat I want though. It'll hide
All
my
right,
ears.
is it a
That's-
yarmulke? Is it just like you're like Mazel Tov?
No, it's
I have a
it's-
schwitz.
It's very good. One second.
Okay. All right. So looking through the thing. So who was the next that said Tiny? You said you snuck one first.
Yeah.
Tiny slides through Clara's legs.
As you do, okay, you are going to pull the card over, and you are going to see on the other side a trio of hags looking up at you. One of them is squat and fat like a frog. Another is this grizzled old grandmother kind of going, and another is this looming specter of death whose stomach looks like almost like a merry-go-round has been built into it. And they're all kind of looking at you, giggling as the card undulates inside of its art. At the bottom, you see the fates absorb into you. Robin, until you die, anytime before you die, you may choose to erase one event as if it never happened. This is, I'm going to say this is going forward. Oh no, it says allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. Which I have a feeling is going to be whatever Traz draws in 1 sec. Okay, so that is 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, maybe it's not. God damn, you guys are rolling well. Pardon my swear, but seriously. So Traz, flipping one over in front of you, you are going to see that a glittering, glowing key lies in front of you. And as you are looking at it, this golden key that looks quite chewed up to your eye is going to go diddle-loot, 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 and is going to absorb out of the card into reality, glitter, and elongate into this massive curved great axe with like a clawed back labrys haft. You are going to gain the Axe of Mania. So write the following down. While you're attuned to this weapon, you gain an additional attack and receive a +2 to your attack and damage rolls. your strength roll increases by 2. Or pardon me, your strength score increases by 2. This axe, if a creature is slain and the killing blow is made with this axe, roll the d20. On a 1, you enter a frenzy and will attack any friend near you. And I have also sent a photo of this page to our chat. And for those who are able to watch the stream, it looks like this.
Nice.
Nice.
I got a new toy. He's gonna pick it up and wag his tail.
Whoa, Dante.
Aw,
Okay.
I just got a disappearing card.
Yeah, I don't
have
know what
hat
mine
options.
did either. Mine has
have-
some hags on it.
Oh, that's
Hat?
great. Yeah, that's your
I
hat. That's
have-
what
I have a
that
hat like that.
is. Is anybody else drawing?
This is actually quite close to the Swiss. It's this right style of hat.
Ooh.
The Swiss hat. Or
Matilda
I have
will draw a card.
the fuzzy chicken hat.
Okay.
Yes, chicken hat.
Fuzzy chicken,
Chicken
fuzzy
hat.
chicken.
Wonderful.
Chicken hat. Chicken hat. Chicken.
All right. So, as you flip one over, you are going to see. Oh, how does this one work? One sec. Okay. So, everybody.
This doesn't go badly.
So everyone has drawn one card. So you only get to draw one card because you have to state
Yep.
you have to state when you draw. Except for Matilda. Matilda, as you flip this over, you see that there is a cackling, laughing jester on the other side.
Hello there, it's me, Mark Hamill. I have an offer for you. Would you like
How
two
are you
more
in the
draws of your
card?
choice? Or would you like to gain 10,000 experience points?
Oh.
For the sake of this argument,
You know what experience points are.
Yes. What was the first one again?
2 more draws.
Ooh. I'll take that.
Enjoy! Poof.
Okay.
All right.
I hope this is good.
Okay.
This was a funny card.
Right? How did he get in the card?
No.
It's weird.
I don't know. that was a
Okay.
very
Oh my
tiny
god.
person.
So Cal, this is about to
It
get
was very
complicated
little.
for you.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay.
Oh boy.
10, 11.
All right. While we're doing this, I'm just gonna quickly go and grab myself a new drink.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so this isn't all bad. You will flip a card over, and suddenly a glowing star will appear in front of you. Pick one of your ability scores and gain a +2 to it. Permanently.
Ooh.
Which
Okay.
will raise that modifier by 1.
I will add that to my constitution.
Okay, so you will gain hit points as well as that.
Okay.
However, you're going to lose some hit points because as you flip over the next card, you are going to see that it is a picture of a fool walking forward with a dog tugging on its heels so that he doesn't walk off a cliff. But in your case, there's going to be some... And you see that instead it is a fool walking a dog who is on a leash, and the dog is about to tumble off of the cliff, and the guy's holding on with the leash for dear life. You're now level 2. And you must draw another card.
Okay.
So level 2, that means you lose that many hit points, you lose all your level 3 features. So you have to rebuild your character. I apologize, but hey, that's what you get.
You know, hey, that's
Okay,
what happens.
and however, god damn it, you're so lucky. Sorry, but
Yay.
you flip over the last card that you can, and there is a comet blazing across
Ooh.
the card beneath you.
It's very pretty.
The next monster you meet, you personally must defeat it, but if you do, you will gain that level back.
Okay.
So
We
the
all
way,
just gotta hold.
if you
everyone hold
single-handedly
back
defeat
there.
the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain enough experience to level. single-handedly. I'm not hostile, I'm a pacifist, the rat says from the gutter. I know what that card means. A cat tried that last week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's
Now
the
you're gonna have
cat?
to get on all of us to not help.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm
Where's
a
the
pacifist
cat?
in the nature that I defend myself. So, you know, I kicked its butt.
Oh,
It was just complaining about Mondays anyway.
It didn't change, did it? Those cats are scary.
Change into what?
Okay, so I'm
Your level.
taking a D8 off my hit points.
So, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're taking a D8
Yeah.
plus your con
Okay.
off your hit points.
Oh man.
But you're taking it your old con, not your new con, thankfully.
Right.
So
Okay,
that-
so that's it's still 5, but oh no, you know.
And for anybody
I'll
wondering, I
live.
was using
It's a
the
one
book
shot.
Menagerie of Magic for the extra magic items, which is a fantastic little Kickstarter thing from Greedy Mimic Games. It's a fantastic little bonus. The mustache wax is the best.
Okay. All
Love
right.
the mustache
All right,
wax.
and with that, Jackal is going to look down and be like, "Hey man, how's it going? So you seem to have well, had fun. My cards are gone now. Thanks for that. Well, actually, you know what? Would Jackal would draw one. He's gonna draw one too before they vanish.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. He'll be like, "Yeah, man. See, this is how you do it. This is how you do it." And he goes, "Flip." And as soon as it flips over, you're going to see that it is a picture of a cage. He's like, "Oh man!" And suddenly he vanishes, and you see him inside of the cage in the card. He's like, "Oh man, this sucks. This really sucks." And the card's gonna go.
Maybe that's how the guy ended up in the card.
oh.
Maybe
I
it's
think
how
so.
it ended up in the bag. Maybe he picked a different selection of bags and chose the wrong one.
Could have.
Maybe.
Well, should we continue to follow our nose? Ziz.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The bakery smells
Always.
good.
So good.
Can I
Go to the
investigate
bakery.
the thing, the tower?
The tower?
Or not the tower, the statue. That's the word.
Sure, go
I
ahead.
don't know words.
I
Investigation.
forgot we had a statue.
Ooh, 16.
Okay, so yeah, I honestly don't know why they did this really, because as this occurs, 16. So you are going to like just wander up to the statue, just like, "Oh, that was fun," and go, "Oh, this is a nice statue," and just sniffing around. Yeah, there's a button on the collar of the dog.
Ooh.
And a stairwell is going to open at the base of the statue.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think I have found something, everyone.
Oh, what'd you find?
Well, how
Yes.
mysterious. We should definitely check that out.
Oh, I've never
Yeah.
been that
We
good
should
with
go in.
stairs. I have to go down some backwards.
Let's go. You and I
Okay.
are small, Rosa. We should go ahead because we're a little bit smaller. Maybe we can get like
Oh
a.
yes, and I am fabulous at sneaking.
And as this
I'm
opens,
pretty good too.
Sure.
let me just explain something real quick. So as you're all having this discussion, you're going to hear gong. The button clicks in, and the jaws of Sabat open wide, revealing a glittering metal object within. There, shimmering in the moonlight, is the fabled golden whistle, long thought lost. As you look up at it, reverently reaching for it, there's a sudden sound of scurrying, beginning quietly but reaching a crescendo quickly. Before you can act, the rats around you swarm from every direction, chittering triumphantly. This tide of vermin sweeps over you, biting and scratching, and is gone to the sewers as quickly as it appears in a plot twist, or plot device, or hand wave, because it's a one-shot, I guess. And as you realize with horror, as this cloud of rats vanishes into the sewers, the whistle is gone with them.
Oh, no.
Those rats.
A distant ratigan.
Oh, rats, man, says
I've spent
Tiny's
so
familiar.
long searching for that to have
Thank
it
you,
snatched
Tiny,
out of our
because I
grasp.
said that too. Or Minnie. You're Minnie.
A mini you.
You're
yeah.
Minnie.
We should trade faces sometime.
Sure,
I
you have cool
suppose we
horns.
should go.
Kind of weird. Shouldn't we just go find the whistle?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rats have the whistle.
Yeah, we
Let's
gotta
go find
find
a
the
web.
rats.
go get them.
Rats. Why did it have to be
Whistle.
rats?
It's better than snakes.
There'd
And
be
with that- I
fucking
suppose we
rats
should
in
go
the
find
second
some.
sewer.
All right. And with that, you see that you have to go hunt those rats down, which you're going to have to do after this quick break. Folks, we're going to take a quick bio break to go and basically,
Walk our dogs.
we're going to go mark our territory, and we'll be back in just a minute. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Thank you for all of your support and your love. See you in a second. All right, we're back. Hey, everybody. We're just coming back from a break real quick. Nice to see you there, all. Hello, nerdlyweds. Good to see you.
Reed.
Hey, Ray.
This is like one of the only times I'm allowed to wear a fedora. I'm sad because this is a nice fedora.
Why
Also,
can't
thank
you wear
you,
a
Nick,
fedora?
for the donation.
What? We got another one? Oh, nice.
Y'all look so sweet. It's giving me
Aw.
cavities.
Aww.
Aww.
Who said? Who did
Thank you,
that?
everybody.
Aw, thanks, Nick.
Aw.
Is that
Oh.
advantage again for 20?
Yeah, that's team advantage.
Those advantages.
Dos advantajos.
Beautiful.
Nice.
That makes it just constantly broken for Christine as a rogue because you get sneak attack and get advantage.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. It's already broken,
Mhm.
Christine. I love turning the
Yeah.
tables on her. So, folks, for the who are joining us right now, we're raising money for WAVAW, which is it's Vancouver's Rape Crisis Center. If you have any extra dollars to give, I'd really appreciate it if you threw it at our link there, because it is very, very important that this organization gets the help that it needs. And are you actually wearing a cone of shame, Traz?
Yes, I am.
That's amazing.
That's
That's what we call dedication to the bit.
Yep.
right.
Nice.
I just cannot move very much.
But
Just
We
like
had-
a cone of shame.
we had just enough time on break that people had inspired me to check and see if I could do fun TikToks with videos I already had. There's a new one of Charlie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That's great. You want to put? You can put your thing in the link. Also, thanks everybody for all the follows. It's good to see that we've got a lot of people watching right now. And yeah, so we're gonna hop back into game. I think tonight we're gonna be done between 10:15 or so if we push it. Let's see if we can get to $2,000 though. I'm gonna stop game to do another prize draw at 1750. So we're only $30 away. So what you want to do if you want to win a free video game, this will be either this will be one of a couple of games, either from a list that we have, which is Oxygen Not Included, Don't Starve Together, or for PlayStation 4, Ghosts and Goblins Legendary Edition, I think it is. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. And if none of those appeal to you and you win, we can work together out of my own personal Humble Bundle stack, because I specifically do the monthly Humble Bundle subscription, so that we have prize giveaways. So I've got like 400 back games to give away for people that I'm going to start giving away this year. So be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and smash that bell. All right, let me try that again. Be sure to follow, subscribe, and smash that bell. I had that for other
Work
reasons.
flashback.
Order up. All right, so
Okay, that just gives me flashbacks to work because we have one of
Right?
those on the desk to get your
Right.
attention. And sometimes people
Oh,
look
that's-
at us, we'll go, one moment, and they'll still ding it.
Rude.
That's why you just give them a death stare.
that's why you work from home. Bell smash engaged. Smashing. Hold on. Smashing. Get my nose in. All right, folks, we are raising money. Please donate. At 1750, we are going to give away a fun prize. But without further ado, we're heading back to Animal Adventures. Y'all ready for this?
Oh.
Did I see Hayless somewhere? Oh, no. I just don't know. how
I
to
don't know.
read.
Haley is live on TikTok right now, so I don't think so.
All right. So without further ado, let's head back in here, and I just need one more song. Battle. You know which song.
Holy crap, we're at $1,720.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, people.
Every time you say, you know what song this is, I'm terrified. You have
Yeah.
you have like Pavlovian response me to be tense whenever
me
you
too.
say
Me too.
you know this
Mhm.
song, because I expect it to
Like,
be
oh,
that
dear.
song.
Yeah.
Oh,
There are
well-
2 songs I'm thinking of right now. 2 of them.
Oh, it's just the one that I think of.
No, because I conditioned all
Which
of my
one?
XLR players for
Oh.
this sound. Hold on. So it's actually 2 songs that I play at different times. So I'll do this and then we'll hop back in the game. So it is these sounds. Ready? Boop, boop.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Mage Victorian one too. I believe so.
Oh, you're talking about Mother of Deceit. So
Yeah.
you know stuff is going bad in our mage game when this song plays. Sorry, I've got 200 songs in this folder. And there's no search command, so which is great. Not that one either. Screw it, don't care. Let's go back to game. Ready?
We'll
Yes.
find it afterwards.
3,
Sure.
2, 1. Welcome back to Raiders of the Lost Bark. Rats. Why did it have to be rats? The dark, dank sewers swim with evil-smelling liquid and bubbling nastiness. As you enter its depths, the stone floors and walls are slimy. The air is thick, heavy. Your ears can make out the sounds of rats swarming. Rat swarms scurry their way further into tunnels. What I would like is everyone to do me a favor, and you may roll me perception or investigation. I'm going to need you guys to do a group check right now to see if you can follow them. You are going to be using smell, but because of the odor coming from the sewer, I'm going to have you roll flat.
Okay.
I
Are
would
we
prefer
rolling-
perception personally.
Yeah, do we all have to pick the same thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Different
I'm also
styles
using
for different people.
perception.
Dirty
Ooh.
20 for perception.
21.
16.
I got a 9.
Got a 9?
I'm
Okay.
not very good.
17.
Okay. As you move your way forward. So that is. So everybody got. Okay. Eventually, you reach a section where the sewer floor has collapsed into an older undersewer below. Strange markings have been scratched into the walls. The rats there hiss and snap at you as you draw close to them, and then attack in a tide of tooth and claw. And with that, I need you to all make an initiative roll. And whoosh. There we go.
Guess who rolled a nat 1 on initiative?
Oh no.
Oh, 5.
Ruh-roh.
Let's do this. Now, reminder, Kelle, if you want that level, you have to defeat these guys single-handedly.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna do it with a 6.
All right.
Well,
so
you never know.
Right.
Okay, so I am seeing Tiny. Can you roll for Minnie?
Oh, doesn't he act on my initiative?
Oh, he does act on your initiative, doesn't he? Okay.
Yes, because I can give him a bonus action to help or something. Yes.
Okay, then let's see. So that's Clara and Dante have tied initiative. Then we are at Rat 1. Then we are at Rat 2. Then we are at Clara. So Clara, did you switch out your favorite enemy for beasts?
Do
You
you
mean
mean the
me?
ranger?
Pardon me,
Yes.
Matilda. Did Matilda?
Yes. Yes,
Cool.
I
Rats
did.
or beasts?
Yes, they are.
Cool. So I was just like, there's no elementals in this module, so like let your players adjust
I mean,
themselves.
it just helps you track them.
Yeah.
Which in this case is very useful.
Is that all it does in this edition? I thought there was
You
an
get no
upgrade.
bonuses for fighting them.
Damn it, I thought they fixed that.
Nope.
Darn it, shucks.
No, they never.
Heck.
Maybe I'm wrong, but nothing that I read when I was building.
I thought that they
my Ranger
fixed that
recently.
in the patch, but oh,
Heck
I
and
don't think
heck.
so.
heck and heck.
Heck.
Anywho,
All right.
I'm okay. By herself. Does that mean if I give her a boon, that doesn't count? Or
Yep, that would ruin it. Unless
what if
you
it's
pay.
a magic item?
I'd allow that.
So if I give her one of my Scooby snacks,
If it's
That doesn't-
before the fight, yes, that's fine.
okay, I am going to pluck a Scooby snack out of my bag and say, "Go get some chump," and
Okay.
toss it to to Matilda. So you get to
Thank you.
choose if you would like advantage on your next action. You can get bless on your next action,
So a
or
D4.
cancel exhaustion, so you're not exhausted.
Traz,
So
I'm
you
seeing
can-
2 initiative rolls for you.
Oh, the first one was the perception one. Mine's
Oh,
a-
okay.
Oh, so we didn't tie. Okay.
No.
Oh, but that means Robin goes first.
Well, Robin was always going to go first. She had a 22.
Cool. In that case, I will toss and then go get
Okay.
it.
So, my brain's not doing math right now. Okay. Rose. All right. Okay, so start of the combat. Dante, you are not at the top of the initiative. So Tiny, what do? You see these rat swarms ahead of you.
So she has to defeat them single-handedly?
That's I mean,
That's
that's what the
says.
card implied, but you could just blast them anyway.
No, I think you know what? As in a full action.
It's okay.
No, we need to go. I'm gonna, oh, that is, you know what? I'm gonna summon my Packed Blade as an action. So all of a sudden you're gonna, like, hear a howl, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, out the back of Tiny's, like, tail, suddenly there's, like, a rapier also hanging off of it.
All right.
So Tiny's gonna summon a rapier, as an action. Bonus action, I'm just gonna hang out. Let me see. Zoom in on the map because we have a map here. Tiny's gonna just kind of move, kind of up front to be ready, and tell Minnie to go give Matilda like a boop on the schnoot, to give her bonus, to give her advantage as a help action. So Minnie's gonna do that, and I'm just gonna chill out.
Okay, so so your familiar is going to assist Matilda.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm guessing any damage, it doesn't count. Like it would negate the card, right?
The aid would negate it.
Yeah.
Frig. Okay. If I would have known that, then I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, you can choose not to
Tiny's
do
just
it.
gonna. Okay, cool. Tiny's just gonna chill on my shoulder.
Sorry, folks. The card was drawn, and I have to be judicious with it. So the exact
no
wording.
worries. I didn't know if like helping Matilda
If
would.
you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain enough experience points to gain 1 level.
Wow.
Okay, cool. So then,
Just use to kill one of them, then, right?
or the whole one.
You know what? In
It's
theory,
the monster's a thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
so they say
Yeah.
group of monsters, so both of these swarms would technically, but I'll say if she single-handedly defeats one, that will be enough, but it has to be the first one has to be completely her.
Okay.
Okay.
So then Tiny's just gonna chill with like glowing red eyes, and same with Minnie, just waiting for the next round. But my weapon is now out.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, Clara, what do you do?
I am going to move to be in a round behind them if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, if you spend your action disengaging, you can.
Sure. Yeah, I'll spend
Or
my
you can
whole
go
action.
that way. If you headed to the south, you can make it there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. And I'm going to prepare an action to attack the rats once Matilda has killed them.
Okay. Sounds good. Also, thanks for the raid. All right, so Clara, you are... So you say you're holding an action?
I've prepared an action.
Sounds like, yeah.
Okay, so the reaction is... What is the trigger?
The trigger is Matilda defeats an enemy. I will attack.
Okay, so you can't move and attack as a held action. So you could prepare a ranged attack.
I'll throw my stick at them.
Yeah,
Yes,
basically.
sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so now we are going down into rat number 1, rat swarm number 1, rat swarm number 2, and then Traz, you're on deck. Rat swarm number 1, rat swarm number 2. The rats are going to chitter.
The whistle is ours! Jerks!
And they are going to... I mean, one of them is going to... Ooh, what do we have? I don't have pack tactics. So one of them is going to charge Matilda. And you know what? We're going to do it like this so it's a little easier to see.
Okay.
Matilda, some of the rats are going to charge forward at... I said is drawing. What are you doing? There we go. They're going
Matilda...
to... Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. No, Matilda's going to draw the short sword and...
It's not your turn yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking what I was doing.
No. So they are going
gotcha.
to swarm over your space, occupying it, and are going to start trying to bite you. Which they still get a bite even though they're a swarm. That's odd, but I'll allow it. Well, bam. I'm going to use that bonus dice. Does a 10 hit you? I don't
my
think
AC's
it does.
13, so I don't
Let's
think
say,
so.
It
no.
probably doesn't. So these rats are going to start climbing all over you. They're going to start trying to bite you.
Hey, come on, let us bite you. Let us bite you. Jerk.
Get off! Get off!
Get us off.
What are you doing?
And the other rats are going to swarm down toward Tiny and Minnie and just leap on top of the glowing-eyed Dachshund and are going to be like, screw you! Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
that's...
gonna hellish rebuke them as well.
Okay, that's going to be a Dork Tails and a 2 for a total of 8 points of piercing damage.
You want pierced ears, Docky?
No.
They're going to start chewing on your
No.
ears.
Oh, I'm gonna hellish rebuke those fuckers.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, that was bad.
Heckin' rebuke.
Heckin' rebuke.
Heckin' rebuke, heckish rebuke. I got a 6 plus my dex, which is a 6, so a total of 6.
That's gonna fail. Just hold on a second. I have too many tabs open for all my spells. I just have to figure out the damage that I need to roll. 2d10 fire damage.
I believe it.
Oh.
Oh.
These dice are so tiny. Why did I choose all these tiny dice for Tiny? Because she's tiny.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
9 points of fire damage.
Okay, 9 points of fire damage is going to erupt over, burning the rats as they cling to you, going,
Oh, that's not fair. You're not allowed to bring magic.
Dante, it's your turn.
Matilda just needs to kill the one she's fighting.
Actually, she just lost her
ability.
ability to level up because Tiny made an attack.
Because of the heckish rebuke.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said.
Yeah. It's
Oh, she
okay.
had to do it first.
I don't.
She has to, the first creature to die has to be solely by her hand.
Yeah. It's okay.
Are they dead though?
No?
No, but you've done damage to them.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't.
It's
worry about
it's
it.
pedantic as all get out. So yes.
There is
All
a
right,
chance.
don't worry about it.
There is a chance if she manages to take the other one down solely, I might allow it still. But we'll see. But you got a hellish rebuke.
Yeah. I mean,
Got it.
it's combat. Come on.
You got it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
All right, Matilda, you are after Dante. Dante, you're up. What do you do?
I'm just gonna move over between the two rats and just kind of sit down and wait. Pull out my axe.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, that broke me. That broke me. Oh, that's great. Also, quick note, because I have the capture open, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, I can. Actually, never mind. All right. So, as you sit down, then it is going to be Matilda. It's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, first off, I have Hegel Whittle's Handy Helper, which is just like Mage Hand, and it's a free action. So I'm going to command the Mage Hand to start picking off the rats, or just smacking them, and if it can pick them off, go ahead. And then and my actual action will be draw the short sword and start, like fighting them.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Now, do you want to use any spells to help you?
Yes. Can I do? Oh gosh, where's mine? I've never played a ranger before, so I have never used Hunter's Mark, but I would like to give it a shot.
All right, sounds good.
Can I?
You absolutely can. You can use Hunter's Mark before you attack, but don't just save that attack roll that you made. So Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
The way that it works is basically you select an enemy, and you mark it mystically until the spell ends.
Yep.
You deal an extra 1d6 to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on tracking.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to mark the one that
is swarming all over you.
Yeah, the one that's swarming me. Yes, obviously. So mark it, and now I roll.
You what'd you make it? So what was your attack roll?
My attack roll was an 11.
Okay. That is going to hit, so roll me damage.
Okay,
that is
great.
2d6 plus your strength or dex, whichever is your preferred.
My preferred is my dex, 2d6. So I need another d6. 2d6 plus 2. That is going to be 9 altogether.
9 altogether. Quick reminder, that if anybody wants to pay, I think it's $15, you can just kill one of these things right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's pay to win. Cool. All right, so 15. So leering forward, you are going to slash through. A couple of the rats are going to fall to the ground dead. However, the swarm is going to be partially intact. This thing is moving around so much that it is like about 50 rats crawling over you. You have rats upon your back, rats upon your rats, really. And
That's on rats.
That's yeah.
That's why the hand, the smacky hand.
True. So you are going to deal, that is going to be, you said 14 damage?
9. Sorry, 9.
9 damage. Okay. So 9 damage is going to turn to...
I mean, if you want to make it 14, that's fine.
I'm going to make it 4, actually, because they have resistance to slashing damage and piercing damage.
Oh, boo. Okay, well, at least that's something on them.
It is. All right, so Matilda, it's your turn. Or pardon me, Rosa, it's your turn.
Yes. All right. Matilda is fully engaged, it seems like, right?
It's true. We're very much looking forward to the ceremony.
Okay, that's cool.
As
long as she got a nice ring.
I'm not marrying a rat.
You could do worse.
They're marrying lots of rats.
Is there
Ew.
this
Polyrattery.
tunnel thing that we're going down? Is there any ledges? Is there anywhere like you could jump to or climb to?
Absolutely. Like I said before, this is a tunnel that has kind of collapsed away. So there is a lot of uneven ground. Basically, anywhere you see where there's stone and rock is at least partially rough terrain there. So there's a lot of ledging and things that you can jump off, and things that you have probably been kind of bouncing between because you don't want that green ichor on your fur.
Oh, duh. My fur is too fabulous for that. I would like to do some bouncing up with my second story work ability.
Okay.
Well, not ability, but my extra to my climb. It does not take extra movement speed in order to climb.
Okay.
So I'd like to climb the wall. And then can I cunning action to hide?
Yes, yeah, in the raft, in like the broken over. Yeah, go ahead and make me a stealth roll.
Yes. Because then at some point, if it goes badly for Tiny, I'm going to be death from above.
That sounds good. Make me a stealth roll.
Okay.
So this tiny Pomeranian goes, spider dog, up the side.
25.
25. All right. So, Rosa, you are hidden in the shadows. And now we're back at the top of the initiative with Tiny. Then Clara's on deck. Tiny, what's up?
I'm going to action disengage
Okay.
and run. That's the rat. Do I grab myself? There we go. Just confirming. I'm going to run away. And just command my dog to follow me.
Okay. Can it take the disengage action? I guess it can.
Um,
I guess it can move and do an action on your turn, right?
Yeah, I think you can dodge.
So if it dodges, that means I
Creature
have
familiars have very set actions that they can do.
Yeah, let me do find familiar again. I pulled up cat stats for my thing is to find out how many hit points.
I'm gonna check that real quick because I rarely deal with familiars, as it turns. So find familiar.
In combat, oh, it does roll its own initiative. My bad. It's just a lot easier if it goes on my turn. I can't attack, but all actions is normal. So
It's
yes,
a one.
it'll take
It's a
the
one shot. It'll act on
disengage.
your turn, and we'll follow your command. So yeah, boom, it'll run
Yeah,
away.
it does. So it can take the disengage action and follow me.
All right, Clara, you're up. Then rats on deck. Rats on the deck. Clara, you're up. You're muted.
And you're on mute. Sorry, I donated for rat dealings.
Oh. All right, so
That- get rid of
15
them?
bucks. Was that the insta
Yes.
kill? All right, so
Yes.
there. All right, how do you do this, or how does it happen?
I would like Matilda. It's for Matilda to do it. So Matilda, how would you like to kill all of the rats?
All of the rats.
Rats on a skewer.
All right, describe it. So you got
on-
you got
on
about
the-
50 rats rushing around, being like, "Hey, screw you, screw you, screw you, hey, screw you over there."
Grab a bunch of arrows and just like
Yeah.
just with hands.
Rats on
skewer
sticks, 25 cents a lick. Just
Oh, yummy.
yeah.
So you just run around skewering rats in a hyperactive.
Skewering rats. Yep.
All right, done.
We're gonna open a
There-
barbecue later.
There is an explosion of rat guts everywhere, and you have managed to skewer all of the rats. The rats are dead. Thank God. And you know what,
Let's have
Kelle?
a barbecue.
You skewered enough rats, and we paid for that, so regain a level.
Yay!
I am sorry for the dickishly pedantic nature
That's
of that
okay.
card.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done
okay.
it because doggos wouldn't purposely hurt doggos.
Yeah, not a problem.
I know, but
was
Robin,
the
I know
one who
you
said,
can't
don't
not
think I
use
should
hellish
do
rebuke.
this.
You're like, but it's a rebuke,
Yeah.
and it's heckish.
It's so good. Yeah.
Well, yet they're on me. It's like, fuck off. F off. Sorry, rats.
Heck off.
We're so bad at not
Now,
swearing.
folks, we are only what are we at? We're only $15 away from another prize draw. So consider it, and consider yourselves loved.
Very close, very close.
Sunsetting
Ooh, I got my
yourself
5 hit points
on the
back.
furniture.
Woohoo!
Cool, and don't forget that your Constitution adds an extra hit point per level because your con mod went up.
Ooh,
You should have 3 more hit
yeah.
points total.
boy.
Would anybody like to take a short rest to eat the rats?
Yes, please.
All right,
Rat
sure.
meat, Yes.
All right,
Just
so
hand out sticks
Rosa's
of
going to
rats.
come down and be very delicately
Just
pawing her way
hand
through
out.
them, picking
Oh.
her way through it, and she's going to
Rat for you. Rat for
Clara
you. Rat
Clara
for
is
you.
going to pull out a little frying pan and light a little fire and put a rat and dump some wine on it and toss it.
all right, one rat. You're
This
gonna.
is starting to look fancier. Rosa is becoming more interested.
So one of the rats is gonna go. Stop! My name's Steve. Don't do this. I have a family.
Oh.
Would you
Tell
be
us where the
willing
whistle
to
is,
give us
Steve.
back the whistle?
I don't have the whistle.
Tell us
just,
where it is.
It's down the
Who's got the
hole.
whistle?
I'm just union employee.
Well,
Oh. Well, you should at least have very good health benefits. You may go.
Thank you.
Ah. Hobble, hobble, hobble. Does anybody
So
eat?
the rats just attacked
He's a
me,
rat.
right? Kelly, they didn't attack my familiar.
They did not attack your familiar.
Cool, so he's not dead because he has 2 HP.
Nobody attacks me. I have so many hit points.
You have 2. I don't even
Are
know
you
what hit
sure?
points
You're very
are.
small.
You should read the
I
book.
bet I could boop you and you disappear.
I bet I could boop you and your career would disappear. Do you know who I am, man?
no.
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 I'm taking any role I can get these days because my accountant screwed me over.
It seems
I'm
like.
crazy, man. Crazy.
Would you like a rat?
Yes.
She'll hand him a rat.
This
This one's actually dead.
so the rat that you stick. So this creature, this mini tiny, is actually smaller than the rat, and we'll put it in its mouth, and then we'll elongate to the shape of a rat on a stick inside of his own body. Just this is delicious. Honestly, it's
Sure
the
you
best rat I've
choose.
ever had.
Did they say you are
Swallow
what
it
you eat?
whole.
I'm not a rat, man.
You sure? Wait, you're definitely not a Batman.
He'll swallow it. No, it's Rob Pattinson. And we'll reach into his mouth and pull out the stick. And just you'll see like his entire body is stretched out in the
arrow.
middle like a
I'll
dead
take it
rat
back.
shape. And he'll
Yeah.
go. And then suddenly it'll go ba-dong, back to normal.
I'll take the arrow back and just put it back in the quiver. Thank you.
There's
I get the
something
key points back.
black and kind of like off shaped at the end of it that looks like it pulled something out of his gullet. Kind of looks like a lima bean made of like tar or evil or sin. There's a kidney shaped bit of sin.
What does anybody know what this is?
Oh,
It's kind of
it's my
kind of
goal.
yucky. Your goal?
Don't give it back to him then.
Okay, you could have it back. I don't want it.
I don't have a gallbladder, so I have nowhere to keep it. So I just let it float around.
Well, you
Can I
can
look
have
down
it
the
back.
hallway? If we're rested
I
up.
mean, your familiar's weird.
You're so weird.
I
Yes,
didn't
you
say it
may.
wasn't.
You may regain any health that you want to roll. So anybody who is down health can go ahead and spend your hit dice.
Yeah, I
just
spent
did. I'm
one
almost
hit
back to
dice.
full. Me
I
too.
gained the 23 points. Well, I gained 8 points to be back up to 23 that I lost.
Oh, I was just like,
Yeah, how'd you roll 23 on an 8?
No, I rolled one and then
no hit points.
Now beneath you,
I got,
as you're resting, you can see that the tunnel beneath you is, well, it's shallow and rubble-filled, not so hazardous, and can be moved freely up and down. Pick your way over the rubble and see that there's a passage down beyond. And as you are there, you are going to smell that there is quite a bit of just rat trail leading down.
Yeah, smells disgusting.
I will say Tiny
Very
still
yucky.
has her summoned rapier blade out.
Nice.
She has not unsummoned it, so she still has it out on her tail. It's just like an extension of her Dacshund tail. So it's kind of dangerous when you get near her when she's excited.
Tale of death.
Tail of death.
All right, so anybody doing any more resting before you head down?
Let's go.
No, let's go.
Okay. One thing, and then we'll continue. Because we're still $15 away, guys. Help us get there. See, they give me a room with 3 doors, and I don't think they tell me which door you come through.
roll a dice and see which one we
Yeah,
do?
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. Here we go. Ready?
What are you doing?
Okay, so that's sure that one.
Wait, Christine, you discussed barbecuing Vincent on your stream today?
Possibly.
And then brought that up.
Perfect time for coming in raid.
And I discussed
Vincent is a
On that
rabbit,
note-
just so people.
Yes.
Yes.
that
Yes,
when I was a
Vincent is
child, I also had a pet rabbit, and my dad called it Barbie. Short for barbecue.
Ooh.
Or long for barbecue, I guess. But
Ooh.
I think that's everything.
and that I have in fact eaten rabbit before because
Oh, hey, the dice are cast. Good to see you. Okay.
Hello.
All right.
Hi, Raid.
Hello, Reed.
All right. Without further ado, let us continue down into the depths of this sewer. All right. Y'all ready for this?
I feel like we're gonna have like the bass drop for like Space Jam when you say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true. All right.
you
So,
are.
is there anything else that you all want to do in your
Oh,
moment?
I think before we get into this, we need to do another draw because Necro just donated $15.
Oh, did you? Necro, what do you want for that? First of all.
$50.
So I would like to know what you want. What you want first of all for that, Necro, in terms of. Yeah, like what do you want? Like to get as a thing for people.
And if you haven't put in your tickets yet, do ! ticket and any number between 1 and 9,999.
No, 17735. 17735 this time.
Oh. 17735.
All right, so that's
That's a
! ticket, and then yeah,
Space.
exactly what Christa said.
17735.
Right. Oop, and taking care of something. Go.
Hurt them
Necro
more.
says
Necro.
What? No.
Oh, 3D20s, you say? Thanks, buddy. I need them. I need them. They feed me. They help me grow to be a big, strong boy.
Soul.
All right, so that and so I realize that I'm getting a little bit of lag because of the way that I'm doing my camera. One sec. There's 2 Kellys. There. Now a much more faster processing. There we go. I'm a little
It
small.
was weird
so
for a moment.
I was just a choir. There we go. There. Now I'm not lagging when I move. Great. Okay. Cool. Boop boop boop. Kelly in 3D. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sorry, folks. It's been a long week with all these games. Let's draw some stuff. Thought I have a lot of windows open. Nope. Nope. Nope.
As
This
you
one?
were drawing, as we walk along, Clara is going to reach into their snack bag and pull out a treat for everybody. You all get a treat. When you eat it, it is a bonus action, and your next action will either have advantage or the effects of bless.
All right, so
Oh.
Chandra Magic, you
What's
have
the communion
one.
wafers?
Good job, Chandra. Fantastic. And
Yay, Chandra!
so Chandra, go ahead and do me a favor.
Congratulations!
Let me know whether or not you would like a copy of Don't Starve Together, or let me double check something real quick. For pardon me, Don't Starve Together has been taken. So would you like a PlayStation 4 game? If there's a PlayStation 4 game, Ghosts and Goblins Redux, I think it is. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. Or Oxygen Not Included are on the table, but if neither of those appeal to you, we can work together, find you something else. And whoop, there you go. Random Equinox, you have been given your code, by the way. So you'll crawl into my Discord. Come on in, come on over. It's all good. And if there's not a game there that you like, just let me know. I've got some backups. So folks, I'm going to set this at 2,000. And at 2,000, I'm going to draw 2. I'm going to draw 2 at 2,000. I think that's nice. And then everybody gets more stuff. Oh, let me go back here and set up another one of these. So,
Clara is also going to reach into the other bag she's discovered and draw another critter.
Nice.
You
cannot
does
roll
someone
a one.
else? Yeah. Does someone else want to roll the d8?
Sure.
Okay. I'll pull 2. I have 2 more left, so let's pull 2.
Oh,
And
okay.
Robin and Christine both roll 1.
Good, good, good.
Seven.
Do it.
7.
It is something good.
1.
A 1. Oh, we can't do 1 because we pulled 1.
Can't do one.
Okay.
2.
Perfect.
So we reach in and pulls out, and a little fur ball comes out, a little tribble, and it pops and goes poof, and becomes a giant hyena. This one has to sound like Ed. And then she reaches in and pulls out an ape, who should sound like Ape from George of the Jungle.
Yes.
I say, what am I doing here?
Oh, well, you see, we're trying to get back this whistle that was taken. Would you mind giving us a hand?
I can play the saxophone, but not the whistle.
Ooh.
We have to find the whistle. We're not playing the whistle.
Oh, well, how can you play it if you don't... You know what? It's fine. You
We have
don't
to
have
go
the
get
brain capacity of a simian, but I'm happy to help you.
What's a simian?
Huh.
What's with him?
He's
Oh.
weird. He has like opposable thumbs like the humans do.
I do. They can give you this. Good boy. Girl. Oh, girl. Sorry. Scritch, 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 scritch.
Ooh.
I've got scritches for days. Actually, he'll sit on his butt and he'll be able to scritch 4 of you at once because of opposable...
That's true. Opposable toes.
Opposable toes.
Rosa
Thank you.
is going to just go
Yeah.
in his lap.
Okay.
And Clara is playing with Ed.
You can see that
about
there's
right.
like an actual dent in the side of his head.
Amazing.
I'm just looking up a hyena mini for you real quick because you're gonna throw him into
Perfect.
the fray, right?
Yeah,
You know what? I'm just
perfect,
gonna give you. Am I spelling hyena right? Are there 2 N's?
No.
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 No, just one.
Hyena. You're good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go dog. We're gonna use a dog. Apparently, we're using a dog mole because that's the only one I have. Is my dog mole mini?
I can send you something.
Yeah, if you want to make one
Yeah.
and just
Yeah, I
you're a
can make
DM,
one.
you can upload it into the game.
Okay.
So, and then what was the other one? It was an ape. I'm pretty sure I have an ape though. I do not have an ape. If you can make me
I
an
will
ape,
make
then
you 2 very quickly.
make it for me very quickly. And that sounds fantastic to me. I love it. All right, so folks, we continue down into the sewer. Ahead, see a tunnel. The tunnel opens into a larger, circular. I don't want to sign in, Adobe. Chill. I just want to use the PDF like a normal human being. The sound ahead of you. Echo, chittering and chanting can be heard from the entrance, and a sickly green, luminous glow reaches out to you. As you make your way forward, you can see that the place in front of you is tiered like a stadium. And there go the area before glowing with a sickly green glow comes from within. The smell of rats, water, and corruption is very strong. You hear the sound of this chittering and also chanting. How do you approach?
I think Tiny. Oh, see, Tiny's gonna go the opposite and like glow their eyes and be like, "I am Tiny, Lord of Darkness."
Well, that'll help me hide.
Yeah. So Tiny's gonna be like, "I'll distract them, guys. Don't worry." And Tiny's gonna put on their hood and we'll walk forward in their tiny Dacshund face and go forward and be like, "Hello, rats! I am Tiny, Lord of
Darkness, and I am here for Rosa. And if you do not give me that whistle, you will face dire consequences. And eyes will glow red.
All right, so as you approach, some of the rats are going to turn at you. The chamber itself is a tiered pool, a tiered chamber with a pool of sickly green water with 3 channels feeding fetid water into it, one of which you are approaching through on the west. A particularly large white rat holds the whistle as you enter. He turns it in his claws greedily and rubs it against his face. And as you say that, he turns to you and goes,
Ah! Attack, my children! They must not get the shiny!
and I would like an initiative roll off of y'all. And it's time for the boss fight music.
18. Woot.
Right, let's do this. Giant rat. Main rat. Okay. Okay, so pardon me. 6, 7.
The hyena will act on Robin's turn, and the ape will act on Christine's turn.
Oh, so you're just assigning them like that?
Well, they act on your turn, and so because they rolled, I figured rather than having them both act on my turn. That made the most sense to me.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so there are a lot of combatants in this fight. So give me just 1 sec to calculate this all out. Okay, so pull up my stats. Okay, so you have a dex bonus of.
I feel like this is a dance beat.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of a bobbing sort of dance beat.
Okay, and then the swarms of rats gain +0 to the dex, which makes my life very easy. I put the wrong boss fight music. All right, so
Wow, this is working.
it will be working very soon. Oh, that's why, because it's this song. All right, so as you approach, let us do the initiative. All right, so counting down, I have Lady Liliana and... okay, so Rosa is first, tied with Tiny. Then we are at... I'm going to count down. Call me if I skip you, okay? 20,
Okay.
19, 18 is Matilda. 17 is Clara. Then 6. So where did you say yours are acting, Clara?
One is acting on Robin's, and one is acting on Christine's.
I mean, that means they have higher initiative than you.
Then you can put them in me. That's fine.
Yeah, let's do that. That is just easier to be all at once.
Yep, that's all
so hyena, and then it was a hyena and an ape.
And an ape.
Yep.
God, I'm not gonna have enough room on my initiative chart. Okay, so then we are at. God, I rolled really bad for these guys. Luckily, you. So then it is going to be Chihista. Then it is going to be Minnie. Then it is going to be. God, I rolled really bad. Then it's going to be Dante. Then it is going. Oh, actually, this makes it very easy. So it'll be Rat 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then it'll be Giant Rat. Then it'll be Leader Rat. Then it'll be Rats 5 through 10. Okay. That makes my life very easy, except I have to just do one last thing. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop your snoot.
All right, thank you for your patience as I figure out how to run a 17-person combat.
Just a few.
It's just a few. All right, so
Just a
that's
few
the
of
boss
us.
fight. Whoop. All right, so as you head inside, Rosa and Tiny, looking ahead of you, you can see this immense chamber is flooded. There are 10 swarms of rats, and as this tiny rat pivots, the whistle in its hand, get them! You're going to hear a sound that will echo throughout all of the chambers around you, as in the center of the pool of ick, you are going to see this immense rat, the size of a horse, stand up, look over at you, and open its mouth with a tremendous... And it is Rosa or Tiny. Who wants to go?
I just want to say the fight music. Can you turn it down a little? Because it's actually kind of hard to hear you over it. It's louder than you are. Sweet. Thank you. Tiny is going to go first.
Okay. Tiny, what do you do?
All right. So Tiny is brandishing her rapier sword thingy. She's gonna go for the okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. Tiny's gonna go for the big boy in the center. And first off, gonna bonus mark heck it.
Okay. Do I have a save for that?
And then
I don't, right?
no, you don't. I just heck you.
Okay.
I go heck you.
Heck you
rat.
too.
Yeah. And I'm gonna attack it with my rapier.
All right, you're going to move forward and attack the giant rat.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a rat swarm position next to the door. They're going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh, is there? I didn't see them on the map.
They are right next to Minnie.
I don't see them.
Not visible to us.
Yeah, they're not visible, so I would
How
have
is
attacked
that?
those
Oh.
then
Yeah,
if I saw them.
Is anything visible?
There are
where?
a bunch of individual rats
Ah, damn it! Hold on.
and the big one in the middle.
Yes, because if I wouldn't have, then I would attack the swarm that is right beside me.
Do you see them now?
No.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
Try refreshing.
Oh, I'll try refresh. Sorry.
Yeah, try refreshing.
That.
Oh, yeah.
Then my bad. I will not do that. I will
yeah.
attack. Let me scroll down.
Got a blue dot on it.
The blue dot. Yes. Okay. I just had to go back down to the thing. Yes. I will attack the swarm of rats right beside me.
Okay, sure. That sounds good. Go
At
ahead.
bonus action, can I heck a swarm?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I will heck that. Heck them. And
Heck it all.
and slash it with my rapier. And I'm going to use my one of the advantages, and I'll roll with advantage.
Hey, pardon me one sec. Because Roll20 has decided to be weird and has erased my music control. There we go. Now it's back.
Oh, okay. So, does a let me scroll back up to my rapier stats. Does a 24 hit?
A rat swarm? Yeah, quite a bit.
I hope so. Okay. 1d8. It's gonna
If
be
it
piercing
didn't
damage,
run.
and it's magical. With my pact, it's a magic weapon. So if they're resistant to non-magic stuff, it doesn't. This is a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, I only rolled a 5. Actually, 5 is pretty good on a d8. So 5 plus 4 plus 2 is 11 points.
11 points of damage?
Yeah. Slash.
Of magical slashing damage. All right, so moving forward, and do you add your charisma to that?
Yes, I do actually. I
So
forgot
you
about
use your
that.
charisma instead of your dex or strength.
Oh, just kidding. Friggin'. It's one more point than that. So 12.
That is still better. One moment, because my Adobe just crashed. Let's pull up the...
Oh no.
It happened. Come on, Adobe, you can do it. Do it, Acrobat. I believe in you. Oh. Only technical difficulties when I'm tired. Do you notice that?
Yep.
Right. So, moving forward, you're going to slash into them. You are going to deal half of their damage right away. Your magic blade cutting them down to size, taking about a dozen rats out with a single shink, leaving rat corpses around you.
Windmilling.
So you know what I'm gonna do? The map is not. So the map is not very descriptive. Like, this game is not very descriptive as where you come through, because they kind of make it sound like you would be dropping down like through a pipe, right? So I'm gonna say that you're kind of flooding in through a hole in the wall over the pipe, okay? So that you can move in, like, so that there's not like a bottleneck. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the bottleneck is like maybe 2 squares wide rather than just like the one pipe. I just think that that's kind of limits some of the fun. So, Tiny, rushing forward, you are going to hurt this one significantly. And Rosa, it's your turn.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to make a decision. I will pop in and help by stabbing this rat swarm.
Okay, stabbing the rat swarm. Go ahead.
So I think I'm kind of up a little bit maybe on the wall. It looks like these walls is a tiered
It is tiered. It's like a stadium.
thing. Okay, so I'm going to land on the one kind of above them and poke down at them.
All right, sounds good to me.
And I still get sneak attack because Tiny is right there.
You do.
Okay, now I have to figure out what I add to this roll.
And you have
18 to hit.
18 to hit. You also have a bonus action for a snack. What do you mean by that, Christa?
The snacks that I gave everybody, you can use a bonus action to take your snack, and then it gives you advantage.
That's fair. All right. So don't forget that the bonus actions can be used to give you snack abilities. 18 is absolutely going to hit this. Go ahead and roll me sneak attack.
Okay. 16.
16 points of damage. All right, that is going to harm them very, very much, dropping them down to just about like half a dozen rats that are just scurrying around being like, man, what the hell? What the hell?
Okay.
Not cool.
And I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and just kind of jump over here so I'm just outside of reach of anybody.
Sounds good. All right, Matilda, it is your turn. Matilda, I would like you to do me a favor. Before you are going to do anything else, can you make me a knowledge nature roll?
Okay.
So this is going to be a reflexive action.
Yeah. Ooh. Do I have anything? Knowledge, nature?
You will have advantage on this because it's involving beasts.
Oh, okay. So
I'm pretty sure that's the way it works.
Oh.
It is today.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have any extras. 11. Do I get anything on
Did you roll with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, 11.
Yeah. Yeah. The other one was a 10.
Do you have any bonus to your intelligence?
No.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Double check that real quick. Make sure you don't get a stat bonus. I'm pretty sure you don't, but I'm just double check.
Yep.
Favorite enemy. You have advantage on wisdom survival checks. I'd say name. Stuff about them. Oh, it's intelligence roll. Cool. You are going to know with an 11. That's honestly going to be enough for this. You're going to know that rats are. Oh, is it a giant hyena? My bad. Rats are rather cowardly when their leaders are not there to guide them. Just put that out there.
They're also a little historical.
Rats are also historical. Yes.
They are historical.
Okay.
All right. And with that, it's your round. What would you like to do?
Yes. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the giant rat.
Okay. On the giant rat? Cool.
And yeah, on the giant rat, because I also under the ranger hunter archetype, I can use giant killer.
Okay.
Hopefully, if that works out. And yes, and I would like to shoot the longbow at the giant rat.
I'll say the skull is the mark token this time.
Okay.
All right, so firing your longbow at it. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Longbow. Please let this be a good one. Does a 14 hit? Wait, do I get any bonuses on that?
You should get your dexterity as a bonus to the attack.
My
You should have a
dex
total of plus
Yeah,
6 at your level.
Oh, okay, +6. Oh, well, then that makes it a dirty 20.
So you have your proficiency bonus plus your modifier that you're rolling.
Oh, yes.
So if you're using dexterity,
Okay.
that'd be your dex mod plus your proficiency.
Then that's 18.
18. Okay, that is
I rolled a
absolutely
4.
going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Yay! Okay, and that is 1d8 of piercing. Please let that be. Ah! Oh no! What did it rolled on the floor? What is it? It is. Woohoo! It's an 8. It's actually an 8.
Okay, and
My cat can confirm.
and roll your hunter's mark.
Yep. Oh, I've never used that before. That's really cool. And what does that do? What do I roll for that?
The d6.
The d6. Thank you. Oh, just a 1.
1. Okay, so that is a total
got a 1.
of what's your dexterity?
My dex. You want
Your
my
dex
mod
mod?
or my total?
I want your mod.
2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
All right. Plus archery fighting
So
style is
cool.
another 2. So a total of plus 4 to your damage, which is 9. So that's 13 points of piercing damage.
Holy crap! That's
a good
pretty
start.
awesome.
That's a good start.
It is.
Okay, so you are going to fire you're going to fire an arrow directly across from your vantage point up into the rat, which is going to make that Godzilla roar again. Okay, and are you doing any other movement, or are you staying back?
I'm gonna stay back so that I can keep firing from here.
Sounds
at
good.
it.
Clara, it is you and your menagerie's turn.
Exciting. So they're probably I would have to spend a bonus action for them to do things. So I'm deciding if that's worth it for me. I am going to attack this little swarm next to
Okay.
yeah, there, and I'll just take my 1 attack.
Yeah, and don't forget that you can break up your attacks.
Yes. So that's 18.
That's a hit.
Perfect. And it's my staff. And that's going to be 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Sorry, 9 because I leveled.
How do you want to do this?
She's going to sort of take one big leap and swipe with her stick and just sort of and batter them all against
The rats
wall.
fly off into the distance.
Yes. And then I am going to move to face this big beastie. And then I'm going to call back for the giant hyena. My friend, would you like to join me? And ask him to attack.
He will cackle and, yeah, he'll be happy to.
Fantastic. I'm assuming he has enough movement to get there. Yeah, 5, 10, 15.
There are
yeah.
a lot of fireworks being shot off across the street.
Really?
Like a lot. Like big ones.
I was just trying to
Weird.
decide if that was fireworks or somebody was going crazy with a gun.
No, we're in
That's what I
Canada.
was
It's probably the
hearing.
fireworks.
Well, not
Yeah.
normally, but the police have been cracking down recently, and there's been lots of reports of them finding handguns and stuff.
Yes,
that's
I
It's kind of
know.
horrifying.
Okay.
There's a pellet gun
does-
at the mall.
Does an 11 hit the big thing?
An 11 hit the big thing? Why,
Yeah.
my friend, it just might. Let me just scroll down. The big
very
thing,
low.
it does not.
I didn't think so. Okay, the hyena will come up and kind of bite at him.
Ah! All right, and Robin,
Mhm.
are you down any hit points?
I am not.
Okay. Okay. Yep, that's all I got. Okay. All right, so that is hyena turn. That is ape turn. Minnie, it is Minnie's turn.
Okay. Minnie is Minnie's gonna like run, fly, however Minnie moves, and like fly behind Dante and give him a little nip on the bum for a helping action. Get in there, champ, kind of thing.
You're all fired up. All right, that's Minnie's action. Dante, you now have advantage on your first attack.
Wait, I'm gonna pull out my axe and rage.
All right. You would like to rage? Go rage dog, rage dog.
Rrr, rrr. And I'm gonna go charge the big one and take a swing.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead, make me an attack.
I get advantage. Yeah.
It's too bad we as dogs don't naturally get pack tactics as dogs.
Isn't that funny?
I'm imagining this happen.
You lose it
with
when
your
you
cone
awaken.
of shame whipping around your head.
Yeah. He has a new toy. He doesn't care right now.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Jackals do, but hyenas don't.
So that would be a 16.
A 16 is a hit. Roll me damage.
Neat. So.
Yeah, dog rage is just rabidity, just foams at the mouth.
Cujo.
That's 10, 12. That's 15 slashing, and I'm going to also use my trait to add another 6 radiant.
Another 6 radiant. All right, so that is a total of 22. 16 and 16.
21.
21?
15, 16, yeah. Then I'm going to give my attack die bonus to Rosa.
Okay. All right, so this thing crackles with radiant energy as it lets out one of those Godzilla roars. I'm not going to keep playing the sound effect, but you get me. As it screams over you, and it is my turn now. Okay, let's be some rats. So I'm going to move the rats. They're technically going to be on your spaces. But boop, then boop, and then that far. 2. And they're not going in the gunk, though, because even the rats don't want to step in poop water. Yep, that seems about right. Okay, so let's do some attactions. All right, so Clara. One of the rats is going to try to swarm you with a 6. That's not going to hit. Another one is going to fling itself toward Tiny with a 5. Whose side are you on? And then 2. Actually, you know that one. They're right there. So 4 of them are going to swarm the jackal. Hyena. Jackal? Hyena?
Hyena.
Hyena.
I have a 13, 15, 8, and 12.
They're a 12 to hit.
Okay, so that's 3. It is going to take 6, 5, 12, 12 points of piercing damage as they begin to crawl all over the hyena and tear it apart.
Wonderful.
Still up?
It has 45 hit points.
Okay, and another one is going to attack Tiny from behind as it rushes up, and that is going to definitely be a hit with a 19.
Okay, I'm gonna hellish rebuke this one.
Yeah, hellish rebuke the hell out of this one. Heckish rebuke the heck out of this one. That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And what'd you get?
I need you to make me a dex save.
Oh, that's fair. I got a 12.
That does not meet my 14.
It does not.
So 2d10. Do
D10?
fire damage. If that does anything. Ooh, that is pretty good. That's 12 points of fire damage. Pow!
How many? 12?
12.
Fantastic. About half the rats are gonna be like, Shah!
Barbecue.
All right. The giant rat is going to go "Rah!" and is going to bring down a monstrous fist, surprisingly slowly, but like kaiju style, like right. Actually, no, it's going to do its jaw, and it one attack. I'm going to make it count, spending one of my hurt them mores, and I'm going to aim directly at the one that hit me. That is going to be... Is your armor class 16? Traz.
It is not. That does hit.
Oh, okay, I was confused for a second. So that is going to be... Okay, that's going to be 18 piercing damage as this thing comes down on you with its full monstrous jaws, biting into your shoulder. You're only going to take 9 of that, though, because you're enraged.
Yes. All right.
Oh, barbarians are good, man.
Okay. You'll never get this! The white rat says, and hurls himself forward, pushing one of his ratlings aside as he does so, and is going to charge up at Clara and start going, ya-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, like a monk himself, because he gets rat tactics.
Is this Master Splinter?
Okay.
It's the Dark Universe, Master Splinter.
Dark Universe. I have a 24 to hit you. And
That
I
does
have a
hit.
26 to hit you.
Those do hit me. And I've got a
Ooh.
good AC, but it's not that high.
Okay, so, boom. Okay, the first attack is going to snap your head back for 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oofa doofa. Okay.
And the next one is not going to be nearly as good. It is going to be 14.
Ooh, still not great.
And
That's going to activate my guard dog, and I'm going to make an opportunity attack on that rat.
okay, what's your distance on that?
If an ally is hit by an attack within 5 feet of you, Clara's right next to me.
Is it the person that gets attacked or the target that is doing the attacking?
If an ally is hit by an attack with
Yeah, if an ally is hit by an attack within 5 feet of you, is the wording.
That's
right?
vague wording.
Yeah.
I'll allow it
Yeah,
because
it
of
is.
bad wording.
Allow it. Okay.
Because there's been too much pedanticism tonight. I'm just going to allow it. I'm tired of it. I'm going to say that you lunge forward like a guard dog, because dogs be springy.
There you go.
Dogs be free.
Also, Professor Multiverse says they know karate,
Yes.
at which
correct.
point I'm done. Good night, everybody.
And that is a
everyone.
26 to hit.
That probably hits his AC.
The best part is I'm pretty sure he made that joke really early, like as soon as the rats showed up, and was like, "Careful, they might know karate." And
let
they do. It was prophetic. Very well done.
You should have said they do know karate.
They do.
They do.
8, 10. That's 13 slashing.
This Coke is very flat. I'm going to put this down. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. 13 points of slashing?
Yep.
I don't like that at all. That is, yeah, okay. You are going to slash into the side of him. This rat is bloodied at this point, covered in blood. And the other rats are going to move forward, and that is the end of their turn. We're top of the initiative with Rosa. Tiny's on deck. Rosa, what's up?
Oh, alrighty then. There is a rat swarm that has moved up in front of me here.
Yes.
And it's only when they move out of a threatened square, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, they've been kind of mean to Tiny here. So, can I do... Now, is eating the snack, Christa, a bonus action?
Yes.
Or is that a use item sort of...
It counts as a bonus action to use the magic item.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do have to use a bonus action,
Now,
but it does give you advantage or a plus
Does
or a
that-
plus D4.
how does that affect with how I've recently learned that bonus actions work, Kelly? Because my thing is I can only use it for dash, disengage, or hide.
So you can use bonus action for dash, disengage, hide, sleight of hand, pick, lock, or an extra object interact because you're a thief.
Yeah, the rogue. Yeah, the rogue says you can only use it, but you can use it for the things normal characters can use bonus action
Yes.
for.
Yeah.
It's just a weird.
So
wording.
what it says is that you can use your bonus action to take a cunning action, which can only be used. So they mean is cunning action by that. It's like you have access to a sub tree
Okay, I'm
of
very
actions.
confused about bonus actions now.
You can do
Yeah.
all of the stuff under cunning action on top of what else you can do.
Okay.
Yes.
And on top of the cunning action boost that's in the other book, which is the aiming thing.
Okay. So this thing will work under that.
Yep.
Okay. I will take it then.
All right.
And I'm gonna stab the thing
All right, stab the thing. Make me an attack roll.
with advantage.
Yep.
Mean sneak attack.
Good thing because that would have been a 1 otherwise. So that is going to be dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 is a hit. Roll me damage.
Forget about your extra 1d6.
Oh yeah, you have an extra D6 from Dante.
Oh, it again? Sweet.
Yep. Because always supercharge the rogue if you can help it.
Okay, well that's awesome because this would have been a great stat roll because I rolled all 6s. So,
Really? Okay. How do you want to do this?
So that is 18. 29 damage.
How do you want to do this? How old do you want to do this?
Rosa's just gonna kind of do that, you know, that little dog growl with all the teeth showing, like the really nasty sounding one that's just absolutely horrifying to come from such a small creature. Yeah. And just
I lived with that little dog.
You do live with that little dog. He's just a full-grown man. Ah.
Any little dog too.
Okay, and yeah, so what do you do? How does it die?
it gets sliced into like salad pieces.
No, my family! My brothers and sisters are all dead, and we had a family reunion next week! Ah!
Well, you can have one elsewhere.
No!
I'll kill you all!
Oh crap, Mike heard me. Run. Alright.
Just a blood vendetta to like kill this entire bloodline of rats.
Well,
All right.
I can't break up the family reunion now, can
Alright. Tiny.
Let's renew somewhere else.
It's your turn, Tiny, and I would say unfortunately I'm looking at a straight shot between a boss monster and yourself. And you're a cannon.
Oh, I know. I like this white rat looks like he's the leader, right?
He is absolutely the leader. He's got like markings and also kung fu.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, okay. First off, a question, because again, wording. So one of my features is, it says, you have a bark hard to ignore.
Yep.
Once per long rest, you may affect all creatures within a 15 feet cube. It doesn't say action, bonus action, or anything. So can I use it as a...
Yeah, I think you can just use it.
Cool. May affect all creatures within a 15-foot cube. So I need all of the...
Which ones are you aiming at?
All the rats within 15 feet cube need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they take 2d8 damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as the speed allowed from me. Because I am just going...
Okay, are these so these
away.
are the ones directly to the north of you or to the south?
It's all creatures within 15 feet cube.
Oh, okay.
I was this close to taking that feature as
that,
well.
And that includes, does that include allies?
That includes, yeah, that says
believe
all
it's enemies.
creatures. It says all creatures.
What's the wording?
It's the wording all creatures within 15 feet cube.
Donate $5 and it's just enemies.
Okay. I will
I mean, that's fair.
do that.
Do it. It's $5.
It says driving foes to distraction, though, in the line
Oh,
above.
okay, fine.
Oh, it does.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, there we go.
Fine. Still donate $5 if
All
you
right.
want to, though.
Yeah.
Hidden
no.
tree working in our favor this
So
time.
DC 14 wisdom saving throw. If
Okay.
not, they'll still take
So
half
that
damage, but not
is-
want to run away.
Okay, so this is a damage effect?
It's a damage and frightened.
2, 3. I'm just checking. So 3 and okay, so that would affect all the way to this rat. Okay, so that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls to make.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but this was too good not to use.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna do the basic rats first. So it's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
What's my DC?
14.
Okay. Okay,
If not, they'll still take half the damage, but not have to move away.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tag them as they go. So, scared, 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 not scared, not scared. Actually, the way I rolled it, this one would be scared. You are scared, and now I gotta roll for the big boys.
Okay.
So for biggin. Okay. That is so funny. Okay. With your yipping, there's gonna be tremendous noise, and the giant rat that's the size of a horse is going to be and start trying to run away from you in slow kaiju motion. Yes, that is an opportunity attack.
Yep, this is gonna be a lot of opportunity attacks for everyone.
Okay, so he's gonna move 5 feet. I would like an opportunity attack from. Well, so let's do this in sequence.
It's as far as their movement allows them to go.
I will. So they're allowed to use that as a reaction? So
they have to use it immediately as a reaction if they have it available.
So they spend their reaction. So the hyena can either go after the rats or the big rat. I feel like the hyena would probably go after the smaller rats because it was being swarmed by them.
I think so, yeah.
But that means that I need you and Dante to both make me an attack roll against Biggin.
I did. The hyena only rolled a 11 for the rats.
That's a hit.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and I'm going to use one of the advantages someone bought us earlier rolled.
Heck yeah.
Sounds good.
Actually,
and that'll be a 26.
That is a hit.
It's so 10 damage to the rat swarm from the hyena. And then I rolled a 22 to hit, which I'm going to assume hits.
Yeah, if it didn't run.
Exactly.
I haven't acted yet. Oh, sorry.
No, that's correct. We're taking advantage. We're attacking.
Oh, right, advantage. Okay.
Yeah, you acted at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. So
good for saying though.
It's only going to be 5 damage, but I can move half my speed after him with the ability at their heels.
Okay, so let's resolve Traz's damage as well. So Dante, how much did you do?
13.
13. Okay. So that. Okay, so let me just check it. So his speed is 30. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so he's gonna go into the pipe.
He also took 10 from my barking as well.
Oh, yes, so that did 10 damage?
Yeah, so everyone took 10 that failed, and then 5 if they saved.
Okay. Okay, and that is not as an action?
It just says... that's why I asked, because it's so overpowered, but it doesn't say anything. You have a bark hard to ignore driving foes. Once per long rest, you may affect all creatures. It doesn't say use it as...
So well, if we ever run this for real, we'll use what it says in like the core book, which hopefully they clean that up. But if that's what it says in the rules that we're using, then it just works.
Yeah.
So what would you like to use your action for? I'll say that's your object interact.
Okay.
And you can't speak. So you can't like use words.
So I can't cast a cantrip.
You can use verbal components, yeah. But you can't you can't make a speech.
Yeah, no. So would the rats that were beside me have taken a reaction to run away? Is that what the broken heart means?
Yes, that would have as well.
Right.
Good point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Oh, that was a crit on them.
The rats have to. All right, roll me damage.
Yep. Efficiency. 10 points of damage. Magical damage.
Okay. Damage. Boop. Okay. That one runs away from you, and it's just gone. It's gonna run into a pipe and escape as you like rip some of their tails off and heads off as they run.
Cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Branding Smite on myself. Should have done that before I did the other thing. It's fine. Next time I use my weapon, I'll do it. And actually, he's right there. Just kidding. I'm gonna, because I think that actually is better if I hit. I'm gonna run right up to him and take attack with my rapier tail.
Okay. Do you want to spend money to get advantage?
Yes, I will spend $5 to get
Do it.
advantage.
It all goes to charity, and is tax
know.
deductible.
Woo! Just donate. Do it, Robin. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'll
Yes,
trust you. I'll
go.
trust you to
Okay.
do it. Okay, make me an attack roll.
I'm doing it right now. All right. All right, that was good. I avoided a 2. So that's gonna be, that's gonna be 22 to hit.
22 to hit is a hit. Roll me damage. So you are rolling your weapon damage plus your charisma plus branding smite.
Branding smite, which gives me 2d6 extra.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, my dice are so tiny. I love them. Okay. 13 plus my dex is, oh, not my dex, my charisma is 4. So 17 points of damage. If you need me to break it up, it is 9 points
You
of
know what?
radiant.
I'd rather you break up the rat. How does it go? You know what? I'm gonna switch tactics for a minute. Finish him.
Sweet. So as Tiny is here with the tail wagging, she's gonna go, I am Tiny Lord of Darkness and you shall fear me. You should have given me the whistle when I told you to. And then just gonna start like whirlwinding with their tail.
Your back legs are gonna get some air.
Yes, yes, yes. And just like obliterating him in like a blender.
Yeah, he's dead. The whistle is going to clatter to the ground as he goes, but I only wanted to learn to whistle. Yeah, and to dominate the world. Usual rat stuff. Okay, and after a very long delay, usual rat stuff. So Tiny, that is going to drop at your feet. You're going to regain any hit points. No, you're not, because you didn't do that to him. Matilda, it is your turn finally. What up?
Yeah, Matilda is going after the big rat again. Because
Okay,
she likes
you can
to
shoot down the
things.
pipe from your angle.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to... Let's do this. And I still have Hunter's Mark on the
Yep,
big
he has
rat.
partial cover because of the pipe, but that's only a +2 to his armor class. I think you got this.
Okay, I've got a 16.
Yep, you got it. He had a 14. So
Yeah.
go ahead and
Oh,
roll me
Yes.
roll me dex, or pardon me, give me damage.
Yep.
And your hunter's mark is still on him.
D8. Yep, my D8, and I get a D6, and then I add multiple more things.
You add 4 to the total.
So- Yes, so 4. That's a total of 8.
Okay.
That's a total of 8.
So you are going to fire a bolt directly. How does it hit?
In the head.
All right. It is going to collide into the base of his brainstem, and you're going to see a spray of blood out of the tunnel as it pierces his brainstem. The rat starts to slump forward and die. I'm going to spend one of the hurt the more to keep him up for another round, though, as he starts going into a deathly frenzy. Clara, it's your turn.
I am going to jump at this guy and do a hit.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use zombie rules for him.
Okay.
For 2 rounds. So
Nice.
So I need you to make me an attack roll, Clara.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
Okay, that is a hit.
Hooray. And that'll be
Alright.
a Dork Tails.
Ooh,
6
nice.
plus 4 is 10 damage.
Okay, so how does this blow kill him?
He's kind of tumbling a little bit, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna kind of stumble forward, and her stick is going to trip his foot and have him kaiju fall down. but she's kind of leaning on her stick, so it's pointing up, and he's gonna fall onto it right through his chin.
Oh, it's gonna be like his tooth is gonna shatter off and go, and embed itself in another rat that's running away.
Yes.
You know what? I don't want to do zombie rolls for him. I'm gonna spend the last hurt them more that Necrobot me. So he's going to kind of like slide out of here as you like attack him. The sludge is dripping down. He's going to lean down and he's going to look back up at you with this horrible look on his face, his mouth full of this glowing green slime, and is going to open his mouth. I need a dex save. And is going to vomit this sewer water into your face like Godzilla doing the radioactive breath.
That'll be 17.
Okay, that is definitely going to take half damage from this.
She abandons her staff.
I'm gonna treat it as a bite. Okay, so that is going to be what is that? That would be 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
I'll say it's poison damage. So if you have anything that helps you resist poison damage,
I don't, unfortunately. And that's not a bonus action. Damn it. Okay, that's okay. No, I will just take that damage.
Okay, are you still up?
Yes, I am.
Oh wow, you're tough.
I am a level higher than everybody.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I was wondering how you were staying up. I'm like, how would you have this many hit points?
Yes. and I rolled. Well, actually, hang on. Where am I at right now?
I have
4 left. Okay, I would have gone down by 4 points.
Okay, so you were going to take this like green meat, like just right in the face. And yeah, do you have anything else you want to do with your action? You can use Flurry of Blows.
I'm going to use Flurry of Blows at the other two. I'm going to hit one each of the rat swarms.
Okay.
That is a 12 and a 15.
Hit. And a hit. Roll me damage.
Cool. And, even damage. So 7 and 7 each. And then I will disengage.
All right. Can you... Oh, yeah, because you're a drunken master.
Yeah.
All right. Swaying backwards, that's going to happen. All right. Hyena and ape don't get to do anything because they...
Actually,
they do that. All right. What is Minnie doing? So you're going to slam your fists, paws, whatever, into these rats. You're taking out like huge swaths of rats with every swat. It's hard with swarms. And Minnie.
I think Minnie's gonna go and actually go to myself and give me a little like, whoops, I accidentally made Minnie huge. Go. No. How did I make you big? I want to make you small again. Well, I don't know how I did that. But Minnie's gonna go onto my shoulder and give me a little helping, give me advantage on the next hit.
Oh, he's big again. My ego's really big. All right, sounds good. And Dante, you're up. This rat is kind of like, the giant rat is kind of like writhing and thrashing on the ground, trying to stay up.
Let's see how. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so Dante's going to throw his axe into the air, take his snack to get advantage on the attack, then go charge the big rat.
All right, go ahead. He is prone, so you already have advantage.
Oh.
Because Christa knocked him the hell down. Clara was
sorry,
just...
I didn't realize he wasn't dead. My bad.
He's like, he's just like thrashing still. Like he's basically, you're just doing that, you're doing that thing from Fist of the North Star where you like walk away and you're like, you're already dead. And it's just like, the rat's like head is bulging, you know. You're also like, ew, I'm covered in rat vomit and I don't want to be here. I only like my own vomit. I'm a dog. And sometimes people when they eat something fun, like noodles.
Exactly.
All right.
So 21 to hit.
21 to hit? Yeah, you can just decapitate this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll decapitate it with radiant energy. And I will give Tiny my 1d6 for her next attack.
All right, and at this moment, all of the other rats are going to go,
This isn't worth it. This isn't worth it. No dental plan is worth this much.
And they are all going to take the disengage action and run through every hole they can. And because they are rat swarms, they can move through holes the size of basically like silver dollars.
Grapes. As long as their heads fit.
As long as their heads fit, they can go through, and with enough rats pushing, they can get through pretty small things. With that, there is a cacophonous sound as the rats leave. It's not that cacophonous. I don't know what I'm saying. There is going to be a bit of peace that kind of echoes over the sewers as you look down, and sure enough, there it is. The golden whistle. There. In front. With the rat fiend slayed, the whistle is yours once more. And suddenly, the guardian hound appears in the center of the sewer going,
Well, Match, it stinks down here. Are you
Yep,
There was
sure
a lot
does.
of rats.
Oh, I hate rats. Hate them. It
not
appears to
nice.
you.
Peasants, not at all.
Ah,
Rosa's
rats.
gonna kind of be prancing around the edge over to wherever it is so she can look at it.
I told him to bow
Very
down
delicately
to
stepping.
tiny Lord of Darkness, and he was gonna
Yes.
regret it.
Well,
Dante's gonna go up to the spirit and go, I helped kill the rats. Am I a good boy now?
you are all good boys and girls.
and the guardian spirit will nod to you and go,
And I'm going to let myself out now. Goodbye.
waggity, 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 wag.
You can let yourself out. Oh my goodness.
Yes, when you die, you gain the ability to open doors.
You got a thumb?
No? Just a very dexterous mouth. Look me up when you die, cutie.
And he will
Okay.
and
I will be with you. Always, if you need me.
all right, so if one of you blows the
Okay.
whistle, from any point on, a great spectral dog will appear to you. It will tip its head back and unleash a deafening, spirit-lifting bark that echoes throughout any chamber that you are in. Any dog that will hear the bark in the future receives the effect of Beacon of Hope and Bless for 1 hour. It also acts like a level 3 cleric using Channel Divinity Turn Undead. So whoever has the whistle can do that.
Amazing.
Rosa's gonna blow it right now.
Yes, I'm back. I mean,
All right, and with that, you summon the dog back from the nether void where that it went to, where it howls with you once more. And with the blessing of the lost bark and the guardian hound upon you, and the rat conclave defeated, your minds turn to the future. Gathering the various treasures secreted around the room, you discover enough coin for new equipment, hot food, a warm fire, and a comfy place to curl up for the night. After you get a bath, unfortunately. Tonight is a night for belly rubs and biscuits. For tomorrow, you set out to greet whatever fresh challenges await you. And have some more animal adventures. And folks, that's going to be it for us tonight. We did it. You defeated the rats. Cute module with some holes in it, but I liked it. All right, did you enjoy this? Was that fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stupid fun.
Fantastic.
Stupid fun. Yes.
So much fun.
It
Sorry.
was just
Four
enough. It was
doggos.
just enough to keep going for one of these sort of games, and just simple enough.
Yes.
Yeah,
That we
Like,
could
it
do
had
dumb
enough
stuff.
to work with, enough to play with, but not
Mhm.
too much.
Yeah.
We didn't feel rushed to finish it.
No, it was a good mini adventure.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
folks, here's the deal. If we get to 2,000 people, $2,000 here, we're not going to probably make that unless you really feel generous right now, folks. If you do, I will draw 2 video games. In the meanwhile, anybody here who wants to, I'll give you 1 more minute to do so. Go ahead and hit !ticket, and you will have you'll be part of the last draw of the night. So it's !ticket, and then I think I said it so that you can buy 10 tickets.
10 tickets.
So out of our $1,000 that we were trying to raise, folks, we raised $1,700 and
I win.
it was $1,755. Also, streaming for survivors this year has raised $101,000 between all of the streams.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I want to say, WAVAW,
Oh.
congratulations. You have done something amazing. I know this is the brainchild of many people, but I personally know that that Shar from Tabletop Titties and WAVAW, of course, is the one who did a lot of the organization work for Streaming for Survivors and has been a massive proponent of the amount of charity that can come from streamers and the gaming and Twitch viewing communities like yourself. I know originally that I think that a lot of people didn't think that this was as generous of a community as it is. And once again, you have blown me away, and probably them. They're like, I'm assuming that the WAVAW coordinators are crying right now, seeing this.
Yeah.
Which, good. I love it when you make them cry for happy things. Congratulations.
Happy crying is good.
It's great.
It's just really, really rewarding to know that we're part of a group that values the work that they're doing and values people enough to be able to contribute to it. So it's really awesome.
We have a lot of...
I was gonna, like, this community, like our community specifically, like the Dork Tales folks, like all of you guys that come out, like the fact that you guys, any charity thing we do, and we do multiples throughout the year, you always show up. Like, I don't think we've ever missed a goal. Like,
no, we have always met by and exceeded by at least 10%.
Yeah.
Usually way more. Last year for Extra Life, we personally raised 23,000 Canadian dollars,
something like that. Yeah,
like that. It was a ridiculous amount. It was great.
Yeah, no, like every single time I've exceeded my goal every year, to the point of
All right, yes, I have that on mine.
Mine's on the wall behind some of the soundproofing, so unfortunately I can't show you at the moment.
I got mine. Yeah.
I'm very excited about this.
No, it's Wonka. It's because we have wonderful people like you. 17,000 US. Well, that's so 22,000 Canadian. So that's pretty darn good.
Wow.
So, folks, I want to thank you for coming out to this. I also want to say that you are all amazing. We had like 200 something people watching us at one point. Now we're still in the high 70s, and who knows how many are going to be watching on YouTube. A couple of things coming up. If you like what we do here, give us a follow, give us a sub over on YouTube, and definitely check out our Patreon. I'm not going to plug it more than just saying that because this is not Dork Tales. This is charity right now. But of course, thank you to all of our patrons of Patreon who make the stream happen. I also want to say that we have two big events coming up at the end of April. On the 29th, 30th, and 1st of May, we have our in-house convention that is going to be running Dork Tales Expo, where we're going to have tons of panels, advice, and other things that'll help you run better role-playing games and have more fun in your games, as well as things like mini painting, workshops about voice acting, and some special guests. Love to have you there. That is going to be a fundraiser as well. I know it's a quick turnaround from this one. However, it's going to be a slightly different one because all of the funds raised are going to go to support the channel and equipment upgrades and things like that. And maybe even like a vacation for it. We'll see. But it is pay by donation. So if you can't donate anything, that's totally fine. We just love seeing you. But definitely come out for that. And then in August, we are doing Extra Life, which is, of course, our children's charity. And the reason that I finally got this channel together a couple years ago was on a dare. It's been a good dare. With that, I want to go around in a circle, starting with Traz and kind of looping our way back up to me. Say who you are, where we can see you, and say goodnight. So, Traz, you start.
Hi, I'm Traz. Right now you can either find me here hanging out in the channel, or I'm in Brick's game almost every Friday.
That's twitch.tv/Brickarius. Love you, Funkle Breck.
Yeah.
Funkle Breck.
All right, Robin, do you want to go?
Yes, I was just giving a shout out on the command for
nice.
Precarious' channel. But yes, hello. I have been Robin. No, I've been,
You have been.
Tiny Lord of Darkness. But I am Robin. And I'm second gen gamer in the chat, and I have my own Twitch channel that I don't really go on because I spent too much time here on Dork Tales, which I love because it's so much fun playing these games with everyone, and everyone that's been here doing these charity events always just make my heart so happy. I've always been someone that wants to do a lot of fundraising for charities for people that need it, and it's so great to be able to find a platform and a group of people that have the same beliefs and abilities that want to do this. So it is so grateful that we do these, because it makes me so happy to be able to, say, oh yeah, we raised almost, $2,000 this weekend US for charity. That is so fantastic.
Let's go to Kelle.
Hey, I'm Kelle from up the road. Twitch here, I am Kelle. I don't have a Twitch channel yet. Everybody wants me to. You never know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. And this has been great. So thank you, everybody, for coming and watching and sharing your time and your money. We love you all.
Nice. All right, up to Christa.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christa. I am JHistafX in the chat and on TikTok. I run our Dork Tales TikTok, so if you are on there, come find us. Even if you're not, it's a free app. Download it and come follow us. We share some fun stuff. You got the TikTok people got previews of our Netherdeep costumes for anybody else, so come check us out. You can find me on TikTok at JHistafX, but normally streaming wise I'm just here, so but it is a wonderful place to be, and this community is insanely awesome, and I'm so glad I get to be a part of it.
Nice. Christine.
I'm Christine, and I was playing Rosa, our Pomeranian rogue. You can find me on Twitch as Lady Liliana, and on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as Lady Liliana. I am most often on Twitter, though. And in our Discord. So feel free to hang out and say hi. Also, thank you to everybody who wanted Charlie pictures and then went to my Instagram and followed, and getting me to 200 followers.
Wow, that's
very exciting. Yeah, right?
Nice.
I mean,
Awesome.
I had 100 and something, but it bumped me all the way to 200, which was like...
Nice. All right, and folks, I've been Kelly. I will probably be Kelly in the future. You know who I am. I run this thing. So, with that, I think we're going to call this to a close. Quick reminder that we are not going to be doing Deadlands tomorrow. People are recovering from illness, and I want a day off because this has been an exhausting week. So we'll be back on Monday night with Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and then Tuesday with Call of the Netherdeep Episode 2, as well as a special episode of The Shards of Nirn on Wednesday, where we talk about the pitfalls, dangers, and unexpected things that happen in long-form storytelling for a game that's been running for more than 3 years. It's going to be a Let's Talk, and we're going to do some narrative catch-up, and it's going to be a great time. So come out and chat with us for a couple hours. It's going to be fantastic. And then we'll be back again the following week with Wild Beyond the Witchlight, because I get 4 days off in a row. I'm going to... No, I don't, because I have a special announcement coming Friday that you can look out for. Some new things about the direction of the channel is that I have that I'll share with you, but those are secret, and I'll reveal them next Friday, so be sure to be there. With that, I think that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in and for donating and for being part of this great experience with us.
And remember, you can still continue to donate.
You can.
Even after today.
Yes, still give money.
And then finally, I'm just going to close the giveaway now. Let's do it. Draw a winner, and that is going to be Crimson Art Cosplay. You win a game of your choice, my friend.
Congratulations!
Dude, I'm going to reach out. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I'm going to reach out to you for a special game. Let me know if you want to get a PlayStation 4 game. So I have Ghosts and Goblins. Or I could reach out to you for a Steam game of your choice from my personal library. So let me know. Let's talk in Discord after this, because you and I are on Discord together. So I can go ahead and do that with you. So.
Also, just a quick announcement for those who are watching us right now on Twitch and haven't maybe hit the follow. YouTube just overtook Twitch on followers versus subs. So come on, Twitch.
Gotta speed it up here, guys.
Give us a follow if you haven't.
And I guess the last thing that I want to say about that is that I am very proud to announce that Call of the Netherdeep Episode 1 is now at 2,747 views since I put it on YouTube on Thursday night.
Crazy.
Woo!
That is
awesome.
that is one of the largest Let's Plays that is not from like D&D Beyond or something like that I have seen. I've never seen a video go that big that quick. and it's all because of you.
awesome.
So thank you so much. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's great. It's great. The costume's great. Everything's great. It's great.
It's just great.
It's just great. And without further ado, let's head out, folks. Let us go and let's go raid our friends over at Blackwater D&D because they're still going. They've got 44 people watching. Let's see if we can make that 100.
Oh, yeah.
Blackwater D&D is a fantastic group. They are just
wonderful.
absolutely lovely.
Them.
Honestly, they're
They're
another one of the
great
best
people.
D&D game or D&D groups like on Twitch. So,
Yeah.
like, if you liked us, you'll like them. Let's hope they never learn how to costume.
I think a couple of us. I know I got to play with them, and they were lovely. I don't know if has anyone else here got to play with them.
I was on their
I've not had,
their
no.
dungeon roulette.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've always just been too busy to do that. I'm trying desperately to cut down on Dark Tales games.
It's okay. I was like the filler because no one else was free, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh yes, Crimson Arc brought a good point. Remember to refresh when you hit that so it gives them their views as well.
Nice. All right, let's go and visit them. Rating in 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty.
All